Now they go with 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. John Kuhn in the backfield along with Rodgers, who gets the snap. Here comes a blitz. Rodgers throwing one-on-one right side, incomplete at the 10-yard line. Intended for James Jones, who's looking for a flag. Jason Allen had the coverage. No flag, and Mason Crosby will come on and try a field goal.
You know, that's one of those, Larry, I don't really understand it because there was clearly contact between the two guys. I don't know if it was offensive pass interference or defensive pass interference, but there was definitely some hand jostling going on. Isn't there an illegal contact rule if there's any touch beyond 5 yards?
There is a rule, 46-yard field goal attempt for Mason Crosby, and it has plenty of distance, and it is good. So the Packers take the first possession and come up with 3. Timeout on the field, 11:58 to go in the first. Green Bay 3, Miami nothing. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
Time and money. Midas wants to save you both, and we'll prove it. Stop by Midas for an oil change for just $19.99, and we'll include a complimentary courtesy check. It's a written report of all your car's vital parts. The $19.99 Midas oil change with a complimentary courtesy check, helping you save time and money. That's the Midas touch.
Up to 5 quarts conventional oil, taxes, and synthetics extra shop fees may apply. Most vehicles at participating Midas.
You've done it. Give yourself a round of applause. At Dell, we're celebrating small business, and you can always count on our expert guidance to keep you thriving. Our tribute to you includes great offers like the Dell Vostro 3500 laptop with an Intel Core i3 processor starting at just $549, plus a $10,000 IT makeover sweepstakes. For entry rules and prizes, visit Dell.com/celebrate. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to U.S. Small Business Owners Office on October 27th.
This weekend, fall into Lowe's for big savings. Right now, when you use your Lowe's consumer credit card, ask for 10% off your purchase or get 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more. Plus, now's the time to rake in the savings with 10% off all major appliances, $397 or more. And this is the season for 10% off all Scotts products, including fertilizer, mulch, grass seed, and bird seed. These prices won't be falling forever, so come into Lowe's now. Experience Lowe's. Let's build something together. Offer valid 10/13 through 10/18. See store for details. Valid in U.S. only.
Packers go 46 yards in 7 plays. It took 3 minutes and 2 seconds. A 46-yard field goal from Mason Crosby. 3-0 in favor of Green Bay. The drive summary brought to you by AutoZone. The better you see, the better you drive. Remember to check your headlights and always replace them in pairs. Let AutoZone help you stay safe all winter long. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Packers will kick it away from our right to our left. Patrick Cobbs is deep for Miami. Unbelievable day here in Green Bay. Make it Nolan Carroll instead. And a kick in the air. Carroll, shielding his eyes from the sun, fields it at the 6, straight ahead, across the 15, across the 20, and spins his way out to about the 26-yard line. So Miami will go on offense for the first time today. Chad Henney, the quarterback, 6'3", 230 pounds, in his 3rd year out of Michigan. Completing 64% of his passes, averaging 240 yards a game. 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And he's passed for over 300 yards in the last 2 games. You know that Dan Marino is the only Miami quarterback to do it in 3 straight? That's amazing.
Well, what else is amazing is that Chad Henney done it 5 times. That's second all-time for the Dolphins. Jay Fiedler never did it more than 4 in all those 4 or 5 years.
First down, they've got Ronnie Brown in the backfield from the 26-yard line. And Henney gives it to Ronnie Brown, trying to go wide to the right side, and he is not going to go anywhere. Fell forward maybe for half a yard. Charles Woodson came up and made the stop.
I have the utmost respect for Charles Woodson. I think everyone sees the plays he makes, number 1 interceptions, all the touchdowns, all the forced fumbles. But that first play, when you get on the edge like that, you need your cornerbacks to step up in run support and stick their shoulder and head in there. And Charles Woodson is a very willing tackler. I've always respected him for that.
Second down and 9 from the 27. Brown again, the single back. He gets the ball again, goes up the middle, got some room, 30, 35, and out near the 40-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's a gain of 13. Charlie Pepper there to make the stop for Green Bay.
Just a little inside power play. They're going to pull the left guard, Richie Incognito, from left to right. He's going to hit it right up inside the hole. Tremendously well blocked on the front side. Even Anthony Fasano did a nice job working against Brady Papinga right at the point of attack. It's a great sign for the Dolphins. They can run the ball here early.
Again, the Packers very banged up at linebacker. No Clay Matthews today. No Brandon Schiller. And Nick Barnett is on IR. Henney to throw, and his pass is caught on the left side at the 48 of Green Bay by Brandon Marshall. And what a catch. He is so athletic. 13 yards, and that ball was behind him a little bit on the sideline side. He was looking to the field side, and he just grabbed it.
That was not a good throw.
No.
I mean, you said right at the start of the broadcast here, you said, Ross, why did they get Brandon Marshall? Right there. That's why they got Brandon Marshall, to make plays like that. You know, that's that fade stop back shoulder throw. That wasn't even a back shoulder throw. That was a back like 5 yards behind your back throw.
For Brandon Marshall, his 335th catch since 07, second most in the NFL, just behind Wes Welker. And Henney to throw again, looking right side, and overthrows his intended receiver. That's Devon Bess at the 42-yard line. And he was covered by Brady Papinga. And I'll tell you what, they'll take Devon Bess against Brady Papinga all day long.
Devon Bess is really one of those guys that has not gotten nearly the attention they deserve. He had a fantastic year last year, caught over 70 balls. Seems like every time we say his name, it's on third down, or he's catching a pass for a first down. He is one of the premier slot guys in the National Football League.
Second down and 10 from the Green Bay 48. Packers leading at 3-0, and Henney will work out of the shotgun. Henney fakes the handoff, going to set up a little screen to the left, a wide receiver screen, and threw it about 5 feet over Brandon Marshall's head. Henney hasn't been accurate on any of his 3 passes yet today, Ross.
No, he hasn't, and the last 2, he threw them high. I think that one was a little bit more understandable because Brad Jones, the outside linebacker, was between him and Brandon Marshall. I don't think Henney wanted to take the chance that Jones could leap up and get a hand on the ball.
Third and 10, the Dolphins on the year, 51% on third down, second best in the National Football League. Ronnie Brown in the backfield, Henney under center. Got 2 receivers to the right, and Henney back to pass. Looking, throwing deep over the middle. Brandon Marshall catches it and gets tackled immediately at the 25-yard line of Green Bay. Nick Collins there to make the stop, 23 yards, and a first down for Miami.
What's amazing about that play is that Brandon Marshall was in the slot. He was working one-on-one against Charles Woodson, and Charles Woodson, he just fell. He must have just slipped because he was running with Marshall stride for stride, and the next thing you know, Woodson's on the ground, Brandon Marshall right over the middle, leaping up and grabbing it.
First down Dolphins at the Packers 25, and they hand it off. Ronnie Brown trying to go wide to the left side, stops, and that's a mistake, and he gets no gain. Tramon Williams was there to stop him. He stopped, thought about going back up the middle, and by the time he was able to do anything, he was tackled.
That's the second time they've run that play here on this drive, once to each side. They're pulling the guard all the way around. They're trying to get the edge. They're trying to get outside and get Ronnie Brown one-on-one with the Green Bay corners, but these corners have been right there in run support. The first time Woodson made the tackle, this second time, Ronnie Brown didn't want to give Tramon Williams that opportunity.
Second and 10 at the 25. Marshall and Brian Hartline way out to the right side. Henney to throw. Looking, going for Marshall again. He's got it inside the 10. Brandon Marshall tackled as he gets to the 7-yard line. Brandon Marshall, who is 6'4", just went up high to make that catch. 19 more yards as they'll mark it at the 6. First and goal, Miami at the 6-yard line.
It all started with outstanding pass protection on that one. The Green Bay Packers ran a cross dog. That's where your 2 inside linebackers cross each other trying to get to the quarterback. It was picked up. Henney had all kinds of time. And Marshall, once again, using that big body to work the middle of the field.
First and goal from the 6. Henney gives to Ronnie Brown, and he gets inside the 5 and takes it to the 3, maybe the 2. Cullen Jenkins there to make the stop. Let's check the Dolphins stats inside the red zone, brought to you by Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, an incredible steak experience. Miami with 8 possessions, 5 touchdowns, and 2 field goals. Ball's marked at the 3, second down and goal. Ronnie Brown, one of two backs in the backfield. Henney under center, two receivers left, one to the right. Henney hands it off, and that is the fullback, Lusaka Polite, and he only gets a yard to the 2, if that.
Misdirection play that time by the Miami Dolphins. They acted as if they were going to go outside with Ronnie Brown to the far side here, and then they handed off back inside to Polite on an inside trap play. But the Green Bay Packers were not fooled. They were right there, and B.J. Raji just threw Richie Incognito out of the way.
3rd and goal from the 2. 3 receivers left, one to the right. Single back is Ronnie Brown. Henney to throw, looking left, throwing at the goal line, and it is caught. Touchdown, Devon Best. His 2nd touchdown catch of the year, and the Dolphins have the lead.
People always talk about arm strength in the National Football League and why it's important. Right there was a beautiful indication of that. Chad Henney had to rifle that in between Woodson and another Packer defender. Both those guys were standing within 3 yards of Best, but Henney just rifled it in there.
Dan Carpenter for the extra point. And it is good. Timeout on the field. 6:52 to go in the first. Dolphins 7, Packers 3. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages.
Hello, I'm Melvin Stack, your elder law attorney. I've been a resident of the Daytona Beach area since 1961 and have practiced law here for 24 years. You might ask, what does an elder law attorney handle? My practice focuses on estate planning. This includes the preparation of wills, trusts, powers of attorney, and living wills. You might believe that this is expensive and very time-consuming. It is not. I work with the American Association of Retired Persons, and there is no charge for the initial consultation. Please give me a call at 255-1925 and make an appointment. The number again is 255-1925. And remember to support the Halifax Humane Society, which helps our homeless animals.
How comfortable is your living room? Is it cool enough? Are you sweating your pocketbook? Or your impact on the world? Well, an energy-efficient Infinity air conditioner by Carrier can save you up to 56% on your cooling costs, while also lessening your impact on the environment, all of which can make your living room a pretty comfortable place to be. Learn more at Carrier.com. Cooling cost savings compared to a 10-SEER air conditioner.
For a limited time only, you can receive federal tax credits when you buy qualified Carrier heating and cooling products for your home.
Cunningham Oil, your Carrier dealer. Call 253-7621. Once again, that is 253-7621.
4 yards in 11 plays, took just over 5 minutes. 2-yard touchdown pass, Chad Henney to Devon Best, and Miami leads at 7-3. The drive summary brought to you by Pennzoil. Turn your engine into a self-cleaning engine. And on that drive, Brandon Marshall, 3 catches, 55 yards. Chad Henney, 4 of 6, 57 yards, and of course, the touchdown. Dan Carpenter kicks it away, and Pat Lee fields this one at the 5-yard line. He's to the 10, 15, cuts it to the left at the 20, and does a toe dance, finally gets wrestled out of bounds at about the 24. Timeout on the field, 6:47 to go in the first. Dolphins 7, Packers 3. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
Change can be a good thing. Well, now's a great time to change from paying a lot of money to cash your paycheck to paying only $3. Just go to Walmart and cash your payroll or government check for $3. And now you can do it at the Walmart Money Center, designed to provide affordable basic money services, from check cashing and bill payment to money transfers and the Walmart Money Card. Save money. Live better. Walmart. Certain check amount limits apply. $6 fee for checks from $1,000 to $5,000.
Everybody and their brother, sisters, and second cousins are saying they can save you money on car insurance. Well, who listens to brothers, sisters, and second cousins? Geico's been saving people money on car insurance for over 70 years. That's longer than most companies have been around. That's probably longer than you've been around. Believe me, when it comes to saving you money, this isn't Geico's first time to the rodeo.
For a free rate quote, visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. 15 minutes could save you hundreds on car insurance.
The Sears Automotive Center knows that when you get your car back from the shop, you don't want to feel like you've been taken for a ride. That's why the Sears Blue Automotive Crew offers Price Match Plus to get you the best price guaranteed. Save big during Fall Car Care Month. Through October 23rd, buy 3 of our best-selling Bridgestone tires and get 1 free after mail-in rebate. Plus, save 50% on our seasonal maintenance package. Get a conventional oil change, new air filter, and tire rotation, all for $27.49. Visit SearsAuto.com for more great deals. Sears Auto Center. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
7-3, the Dolphins have the lead here in the first quarter in Green Bay. Let's check in with Ted Sobel at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles for an NFL update. Ted?
Billy Cundiff, a 26-yard field goal. Baltimore 3-0 at New England. Drew Brees, 41 yards to Lance Moore. New Orleans 7-0 at Tampa Bay. Rams lead the Chargers 3-0. Chiefs over the Oilers 7-0. And the Eagles 7, Atlanta 0, Larry.
First down from the 24 for the Packers. I formation. John Kuhn, the deep back in the eye. Rodgers under center. Rodgers gives it to Kuhn, and John Kuhn breaks the tackle, gets across the 25, and pushes about 3 would-be tacklers from Miami out to the 30-yard line. Gain of 6, and a nice run for the 6-foot, 250-pounder who sometimes plays fullback, sometimes lines up a tailback.
Yeah, John Kuhn's actually from near where I'm from in Pennsylvania. Played Division II football, Shippensburg State, and that was a fantastic run because the Miami Dolphins had the exact right defense called. They had Jeremiah Bell blitz off the edge, and he ran right past Kuhn. Kuhn made a miss.
2nd and 4 from the 30. Rodgers in the shotgun. Has 2 receivers to the left. Gets the snap. Gives it to Brandon Jackson right side, and he doesn't get anywhere. That's no gain. Channing Crowder is there again. And Channing Crowder, who, as we mentioned earlier, was inactive for the first 4 games of the season, has done a good job early in this ball game shutting down the run.
Absolutely. He is already making his presence felt. Both of the run stops he's made, and he's only out there right now for rundowns, he has been able to butt up on one of the Green Bay Packers blockers, shed them, and make the play. That's why Channing Crowder is as good as people know he is.
3rd and 4 at the 30. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Dolphins showing blitz. Rodgers gets the snap. 4-man rush. Guns it over the middle. Deflected at the 40-yard line. It was intended for Greg Jennings. And good coverage back there by Benny Sapp.
Well, they made the trade for Benny Sapp late during training camp. They shipped Greg Camarillo up there to Minnesota, and boy, has that move paid off so far for the Miami Dolphins. Sapp has been one of the better nickelbacks in the league so far.
This 4th down brought to you by the Htc Evo 4G from Sprint. There's fast, and there's 4G fast. Tim Mastay will kick it away, and Devon Best is deep. Low kick. Best comes up, fields it at the 30. Best to the 35. Best doing the toe dance and gets to the right sideline, tackled at the 40-yard line. 40-yard punt, 11-yard return, and timeout on the field. 5:09 to go in the first. Dolphins 7, Packers 3. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages.
Goliath Radio brings you more local personalities and more points of view. Here at WELE 1380 Ormond Beach.
Looking for one insurance company that can do it all under one roof? Call Mullen & Company Insurance Services at 386-673-3633. Located at 761 West Granada Boulevard in Ormond Beach, Mullen & Company was established in 1946 and is one of the area's oldest independent insurance agencies. And since they're an agency and not the insurer, they're not limited to one company's products. They can choose the right coverage and the right price for you from a selection of the world's leading insurers. Mullen & Company Insurance Services offers policies to cover practically every possible circumstance. But the policy that they're the proudest of is treating you right. In every situation, in every problem, in every way, the folks at Mullen & Company say, we don't work for just one insurance company, we work for you. That's Mullen & Company Insurance Services, 761 West Granada Boulevard in Ormond Beach. Stop by or give them a call at 386-673-3633. My parents did.
Goliath Radio offers advertisers reach with the most powerful bark in the area on WELE Ormond Beach.
It's It's time for the Carfax Fact of the Game. Looking to score a great used car? A Carfax Vehicle History Report can help you pick a winner. Get one free from your dealer. Just say, show me the Carfax, or go to Carfax.com. Last Sunday against the Redskins marked the first time in franchise history that the Packers rushed for over 150 yards on fewer than 20 attempts in a regular season game. First down for the Dolphins at their own 41-yard line, leading at 7-3, going left to right. Ricky Williams in the backfield now as Henney is under center. Henney to throw, looking left, throwing to the left side. It's caught at the 45. Brandon Marshall driven backwards there, and it'll be a gain of 4.
Brandon Marshall always comes to play for the Sports USA Radio Network. I mean, every time we do a game, this guy shows up. He already is having a fantastic game so far. I believe that's his 4th catch, and he is really controlling the atmosphere so far in this game.
They give him progress to the 46, so call it a gain of 5. Second down and 5. 2 receivers left. Marshall split out very wide to the right. Then he's got Ricky Williams behind it, and Henney to throw again. Looking to the right, throwing to the right. Marshall again makes the catch in Packer territory at the 49, then driven backwards about 7 yards by Tramon Williams. But it might be enough for another first down for Miami. Just depends on the spot.
If they're going to continue to cover Brandon Marshall one-on-one like this, he's going to continue to abuse him. What you have to do against Brandon Marshall, because he's so talented, you have to play a guy on him, bump and run, and then give that player some help over the top. You have to. One guy cannot cover him. He's that good.
5 catches, 65 yards already for Brandon Marshall, and it is a first down for Miami at the Green Bay 49. On first down, they give it to Ricky Williams up the middle. Ricky Williams gets inside the 45 to the 44. A.J. Hawk there to make the stop. And it's another 5-yard pickup on first down.
Really a fantastic sign early in this ball game, if you're a Miami Dolphins fan, is just the amount of push they're getting up the middle. I mean, here's a Green Bay Packers front that was number 1 in the NFL a year ago against the rush. So far, the Dolphins line is having their way with them. Multiple Green Bay Packers defensive linemen were pushed back a couple yards on that play.
Second and 4 from the 43. Ricky Williams again. Big hole inside the 40, inside the 35, and down to the 34. A.J. Hawk again. And Ross, let me ask you this. The absence of Clay Matthews, the absence of Nick Barnett, the absence of Brandon Chiller. Barnett on IR, he's gone for the year, but Chiller and Matthews both out today. Is that hurting the Packers' run defense?
There's no question. And also, how about the absence of Ryan Pickett? You know, Ryan Pickett is their biggest defensive lineman as a defensive end. He really does a great job holding the point of attack. And right now, this is just man-on-man ISO football. The Dolphins are just bigger and better right now.
First down at the Packer 34. They give to Ricky Williams again. Ricky Williams puts his head down and takes it to about the 30. To make it Lusaka polite.
I really like what Dan Henney, the Miami Dolphins offensive coordinator, is doing so far in this game. You just get the sense that the Miami Dolphins can do whatever they want. He's mixing in the run and the pass, being physical, the quick passing game. It really appears as if the Green Bay Packers are on their heels right now.
Second down and 6 at the Packer 30. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-3 Miami, and they're moving again out of the gun. And throwing on the right side, incomplete, Chad Henney. His receivers were well covered. Brian Hartline, the closest man to the ball, and it'll bring up a third down. Interesting, Ross. They're running the ball so well, and they just decided, well, we've got to mix in a pass. It's the way the game has changed. It's so dramatic.
Right. I'm with you, because as an offensive lineman, what I'm saying in the huddle right now, Larry, is keep running it until they stop us. But now on 3rd and 6, you lose that opportunity because you tried to get cute on 2nd down.
3rd and 6 from the 30. Marshall wide to the left. 3 receivers to the right. Henney to throw. Looking. Guns it. His receiver had fallen down, and he throws it, and it's caught by Hartline at the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 21. Hartline slipped and fell, and the ball was thrown so perfectly and low that Hartline was able to catch it while he was lying on his back.
You very, very rarely see that, where a guy has literally already fallen down on the ground. I mean, it's almost like Hartline was trying to play dead. He was on the ground, and Henney just threw it right in his chest. He didn't have any choice but to catch it.
First down at the 21, and Henney needs to take a timeout.
How about Miami? That's their first.
We'll take a timeout as well. 1:22 to go in the first. Dolphins 7, Packers 3. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
A better way. You'll find it at Midas. It's the way we listen and do more than you expect. Midas will change your oil for just $19.99 and give your entire car a complimentary courtesy check. It's how we keep car maintenance simple and keep you as a customer. People and prices you can count on. That's the Midas touch.
Up to 5 quarts conventional oil, taxes and synthetics extra shop fees may apply. Most vehicles at participating Midas.
Football players work in cold weather. So does Liquid Nails brand subfloor adhesive. It bonds to wet or frozen lumber in temperatures as low as 22 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's VOC compliant nationwide. Want more? Get to winliquidnails.com/NFL now through December 31st, 2010 for the Liquid Nails brand subfloor adhesive extreme temperature treasure hunt. And you could win big. Demand a product that works as hard as you do. Liquid Nails brand adhesives. Done once, done right.
NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams.
In our lifetimes, it doesn't get any more serious than it is right now. Every American has a stake in this economy. People are scared. They're uneasy. What happens when the bottom falls out of your world? Our job is to give you some context and perspective. We're all in this together. That's never been more clear.
NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams, where the world unfolds nightly.
Let's go down to Troy West with a Constant Contact sideline report, making social media simple for small businesses and nonprofits. Learn more at ConstantContact.com/social media. Troy?
Guys, one thing is clear about this Packer defense. Without Clay Matthews, they're creating no pressure on the quarterback. They even went to their psycho package. That's when they bring in a lot of linebackers and defensive backs. They line up anywhere they want, then they hit the gaps. The Miami Dolphins were schooled. They picked it up perfectly.
All right, Troy, Dolphins have it first down at the Packer 21. Dolphins already in front, 7-3. 2 receivers left. Ricky Williams in the backfield. They fake the handoff to him. Henney looking left, throwing, and it is, I believe, no, not intercepted. Yes, it is intercepted. First they called incomplete, and now they're saying interception. Tramon Williams at the 15-yard line. And a lot of pushing and shoving going on down there. So Tramon Williams comes up with a big pick, and Chad Henney had that happen to him against New England a couple of weeks ago. Boy, the same official that looked like he was calling it incomplete then said it was an interception.
Yeah, I don't understand why he was...
intercepted the pass, hit the ground, rolled over, and was down by contact. Green Bay's ball, first down.
I'm a little confused because you're right, Larry. At first, the side judge there was waving below his head as if it was an incompletion. If you're going to be spotting the ball, you're supposed to wave above your head. But it was definitely an interception. That's just a poor throw by Henney. There's no other way to sugarcoat it.
First down at the 14 for the Packers, who dodged the proverbial bullet. Brandon Jackson, the single back. They fake the handoff to him. Rodgers, deep drop, steps up, going deep. Got a man out there, and it is caught at the 45, 40, 30. One man to beat to the 20, the 15. Greg Jennings to the 5. Touchdown, Green Bay, 86 yards.
Say at the start of the broadcast, Larry, in the yellow book keys to the game, the Packers had to get their mojo back in terms of the big plays. Greg Jennings averages 32.5 yards per touchdown catch. That'll help the average right there, 86 quick ones.
Rodgers to Jennings, a career long as the extra point is good. Jennings leads the NFL with 21 catches of 40-plus yards since 2007. But prior to this, his longest catch of the year was for just 32 yards. And he has been talking about the fact he hasn't been getting the ball the way he wanted to, and they got him there. He finally got open, and boy, was he open.
Just a fantastic double move by Greg Jennings. Route running is so underrated. He faked the out pattern. He got Vontae Davis to bite up. Jeremiah Bell, the deep safety, he bit on it as well, and they were able to go deep.
So the Packers, who were on their heels and it looked like they were going to be in big trouble, come back with a touchdown. We're going to take a break. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
Winter. Spring. Summer. Fall. Seasons will change, but your oil doesn't have to, because Mobil 1 Extended Performance Synthetic Motor Oil is proven to protect your engine for 15,000 miles between oil changes. Guaranteed. What's more, it provides unsurpassed protection against high temperatures and engine deposits. Look for Mobil 1 Extended Performance wherever you buy your motor oil.
Nolan Carroll takes the kickoff 3 yards deep in the end zone and gets it across the 30 to about the 32. And that's where Miami will put it in play. Boy, if this isn't reminiscent of the Monday night game for Miami where they were moving the ball so well against New England and Chad Henney threw an interception deep in Patriots territory. Same thing here. They have a 7-3 lead. Henney with a pick, and one play later, 86 yards. First down Miami. They actually mark it at the 34 of the Dolphins. Single back is Ronnie Brown. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. 10-7, the Packers lead it. And the handoff goes to Ronnie Brown. Got a little room. Gets across the 35 and out to the 39. A gain of 5. Charlie Pepper and Sam Shields combine to make the stop.
If you're the Miami Dolphins right now, the important thing to do is to not panic. You've been able to pretty much exert your will on the Packers defensive front. And I thought Troy made a great point when he talked about the lack of a pass rush with the Packers. With no Clay Matthews, Chad Henney's had all kinds of time.
Second down and 5 at the Dolphin 39. Henney under center, turns, gives to Ronnie Brown, stutter step, gets up the middle, and gets across the 40 to the 42. It's going to be a couple of yards short, and that will probably be the final play of the first quarter. And it will. End of one here in Green Bay on a beautiful sunny afternoon. Packers 10, Dolphins 7. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
NASCAR's most popular driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr. for Wrangler.
I'm a Wrangler guy. Always have been, always will be. In fact, I've been wearing Wranglers for as long as I can remember. They just feel right, relaxed and comfortable. That's my Wrangler story. What's yours?
Wrangler Jeans Company. Great fits, unbeatable comfort.
Take it from me, nothing beats Wrangler comfort. Wrangler, real, comfortable jeans.
Pick up a pair today at a Walmart near you.
Everyone knows that Geico can save you money on car insurance. You'd have to be living on Jupiter not to know that. Want to talk discounts? Geico's got a list of discounts as long as a gorilla's arm, including good driver discounts, multi-card discounts, and discounts for auto safety features. In short, Geico's out to save you as much money as humanly possible. Scratch that. As much money as inhumanly possible.
For a free rate quote, visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. 15 minutes could save you hundreds on car insurance.
Welcome back to Lambeau Field, where the first quarter has ended with the Packers leading the Dolphins 10-7. Larry Kahn, Ross Tucker, Troy West with you. Joe Casale is our spotter. Keith Joseph, our statistician. Brian Neal, our engineer here in Green Bay. John Price, our studio engineer, back at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles. And let's check in with Ted Sobel at those Sports USA studios in Los Angeles for a scoreboard update brought to you by Samuel Adams Boston Lager. A great addition to any tailgate lineup. Game day calls for bold flavor. Samuel Adams, take pride in your beer. Ted?
Late first quarter in Philadelphia. Eagles 14-0 over the Falcons. Lions and Giants tied at 7 in the Meadowlands. It's the Bears and Seahawks tied at 7 in Chicago. Cleveland 3-0 over Pittsburgh, and the return of Big Ben after one quarter. Baltimore trailing 7-3 after the first in New England, and New Orleans 7-0 at Tampa Bay, Larry.
All right, Ted, thank you. The Dolphins have the ball. Second down. Make it third down and 2 at the 42. Going from our right to our left. Ronnie Brown, the single back. Henney under center. Pitches to Brown, left side. Ronnie Brown trying to go wide, and he's not going to go anywhere. As he loses yardage, tackled back at about the 38. Tramon Williams and Frank Zombo combined to make the stop. And the Dolphins will have to punt it away.
That play just appeared to be doomed to failure from the start. They tried to go wide with a pitch to the left side, but the Packers were blitzing that way, so there was all kinds of penetration. Brad Jones was right there. Ronnie Brown had nowhere to go. I don't understand why they didn't just keep pounding it up the middle.
And the punt is deflected. And it's going to bounce at the 45 of the Packers. Takes a Miami bounce inside the 40, inside the 35, and down at the 34. Quinn Johnson deflected the punt of Brandon Fields, who had a couple blocked earlier in the year, just a 29-yard kick, and so much for the change with the special teams coach. Same old problems. Timeout on the field, 14-16 to go in the first half. Packers 10, Dolphins 7. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
This eczema is driving me crazy. All I do is, no matter what I use on this dry, itchy, red skin, I can't stop.
Introducing the first eczema lotion from Cortisone 10. It contains the strongest non-prescription itch medicine to relieve the... Plus 7 moisturizers to help heal severe dry skin. Once you start using it, you'll stop the... for good.
Ah, that's better.
New Cortisone 10 eczema lotion. Feel the heal.
Change can be a good thing. Well, now's a great time to change from paying a lot of money to cash your paycheck to paying only $3. Just go to Walmart and cash your payroll or government check for $3. And now you can do it at the Walmart Money Center, designed to provide affordable basic money services, from check cashing and bill payment to money transfers and the Walmart Money Card. Save money. Live better. Walmart. Certain check amount limits apply. $6 fee for checks from $1,000 to $5,000.
You've done it. Give yourself a round of applause. At Dell, we're celebrating small business, and you can always count on our expert guidance to keep you thriving. Our tribute to you includes great offers like the Dell Vostro 3500 laptop with an Intel Core i3 processor starting at just $549, plus a $10,000 IT makeover sweepstakes. For entry rules and prizes, visit Dell.com/celebrate. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to U.S. Small Business Owners Office on October 27th.
Welcome back to Green Bay. The Packers deflecting that punt, and a third punt block on the year against the Miami Dolphins. And Ross, your thoughts?
Seemed to me like it was Bobby Carpenter's fault again. The same guy who messed up on Monday night 2 weeks ago against the New England Patriots. Same thing. They had a stunt on, and his man went inside. He was not able to get enough on him. It's just not okay. Bobby Carpenter's been in this league long enough.
First down at the 34 for the Packers, going from our left to our right. Rodgers under center, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Takes the handoff to Brandon Jackson. Deep drop, steps up, throws a wobbler, and it goes over the head of Donald Driver at the 45 of Miami. That ball just got away from Aaron Rodgers.
That was a duck. Quack, quack, quack. You very rarely see that from Aaron Rodgers, and you can see the frustration on his face. He had all kinds of time, just not able to deliver the ball.
Rodgers is 2 of 6, but 119 yards with those 2 completions and a touchdown. One of them, of course, 86 yards to Greg Jennings. Now they'll go out of the eye with Brandon Jackson as the deep back. 2nd and 10 at the Green Bay 34-yard line. Rodgers to throw again. And trying to set up a screen, does. It's complete. Jackson makes the catch and is tackled at the 35. Channing Crowder did a great job of getting him by the ankles, because if he didn't make that tackle, that play was going to go for a while.
Channing Crowder has not missed a beat. That time he was working one-on-one against Brandon Jackson, and he had to fend off Darren College, the left guard. When you're the left guard on a screen, you're responsible for whoever is covering the back man-to-man. College is supposed to have Crowder. Once again, Crowder getting it done.
Third down and 9 at the 35, and Rodgers with a hard count. And a lot of people jumped. Let's see what they call. I think we're going to get a false start against Green Bay.
Yeah, College was the first one. It's got to be on the left guard, Darren College.
Full start, offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty, it's third down.
And you know what's interesting, Larry? Here's one thing that I would think of as a player. I wonder if he was still thinking about the play before when he messed up on Crowder. And if he had made that block, Jackson would have gone a long way. When you're player in the NFL and you have a bad play, you got to get rid of it. You got to dismiss it and move on to the next one. I wonder if college was still thinking about that screen pass.
3rd and 14 from the 30. Empty backfield, shotgun formation. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Rodgers gets the snap. Runs it over the middle, wide open at the 45, across midfield, and to the 46 of Miami is Andrew Corliss, the 5th-round draft choice, rookie out of Penn State, his 5th catch of the year, 23 yards, first down, Green Bay.
That's just a blown coverage. That is a mental error by someone. It looked to me like Koa Misi, the rookie from Utah, was supposed to be on Corliss there, but no one was within 12 yards of him when he caught the football. Clearly, someone just had to drop coverage.
First down at the Dolphin 46. Rodgers under center. Fakes the handoff, deep drop again, steps up, thinking about running, and he goes down. Tackled at the 49 of Green Bay. That is a sack. Randy Starks gets his 2nd of the year. And that just looked like a bad decision by Rodgers, or a non-decision by Rodgers, really.
No question, Larry. I mean, that sack will be given to Randy Starks, but really, it was a gift. I mean, that was all Aaron Rodgers on that one. There was absolutely no reason for him to step up that much in the pocket and take a sack like that. He had time. He got a little jittery on that one.
Loss of 5 on the play, 2nd and 15 from the Packer 49. Again, they'll go empty backfield shotgun. Rodgers throwing left side, dropped at the 45. And that was Jordy Nelson. Just had it right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You got to wonder if the Green Bay Packers are going to begin to lose a little bit of faith in Jordy Nelson. He fumbled a couple kickoffs 2 weeks ago. That's why Pat Lee has been getting some of the kickoff returns as well. And there, just a simple speed out pattern, a quick out. Aaron Rodgers put it right into his chest. You got to catch that.
3rd and 15 from the Packer 49. Packers leading at 10-7. 11:52 to go in the first half. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Rodgers out of the shotgun has John Kuhn in the backfield with him. Rodgers gets the snap, dumps it in. It's almost intercepted at the 45 in Miami, right into the hands of Jason Allen, who cut in front of James Jones, and Allen showed why he's a defensive back and not a wide receiver, as he couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, and you can see how frustrated he is. That was textbook by Jason Allen. Really getting his first chance to start as a corner, even though he was drafted in the 1st round back in the Nick Saban era. He just read this from the get-go. This is film work. He saw James Jones coming in on the skinny post, and he jumped the route.
Tim Mastay will punt it away, and he angles it to the left sideline, bounces inside the 15, and goes out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to spot it. They will mark it at the 9. Timeout on the field, 11:40 to go in the first half. 42-yard kick, no return. Packers 10, Dolphins 7. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local
messages. Goliath Radio brings you more local personalities and more points of view. Here at WELE 1380 Ormond Beach.
A major sponsor of Imus in the Morning on WELE is Daytona Mitsubishi. You can get everything from the Raider 4-door pickup to the sporty Spider convertible. That's the poor man's Porsche, baby. You can get a great car, truck, or SUV for less money, more gas mileage, and 0% financing for 72 months. The 5-star safety rating on most cars and SUVs means a lot of airbags around you to keep you safe. Superior styling, state-of-the-art computer systems, and comfortable seats get you 5 times the vehicle for a lot less money. And the more you drive your Daytona Mitsubishi, the more you're going to save. There ain't no gas guzzlers at Daytona Mitsubishi. Locally owned and operated by Richard Nesbitt, a hometown guy who will treat you like a neighbor. Friendly, courteous, lots of available financing, and great gas mileage makes Daytona Mitsubishi the regional leader in sales service. Just call them, 252-7000. Check them out on the web at DaytonaMitzu.com. Or see them in living color at 510 North Nova Road. You should have seen it in color. You'll be glad you did.
Goliath Radio offers advertisers reach with the most powerful bark in the area on WELE Ormond Beach.
Packers lead the Dolphins 10-7, 11:40 to go in the first half here in Green Bay. Let's check in with Ted Sobel at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles for an NFL update. Ted?
Ben Roethlisberger is back with a 29-yard touchdown pass to Mike Wallace. Steelers lead the Browns 7-3 in the second. Seahawks, Justin Forsett, 9-yard TD run, 14-7 in Chicago. All in the second quarter. Lions and Giants tied at 7. Eagles 14-0 over the Falcons. And it's the Texans trailing at home 7-0 to the Chiefs, Larry.
Thank you, Ted. First down for Miami at the Dolphin 9-yard line. Ricky Williams in the backfield. Henney under center. Henney fakes the handoff. Drops back, going to throw, and it's deflected. Still goes into the hands of Brandon Marshall across the 25. A.J. Hawk got a hand on it, and Marshall makes the catch and gets tackled at the 27. Even when you deflect it, Brandon Marshall finds a way to catch it.
Well, I think Chad Henney was extremely fortunate there. You know, how ironic is it that A.J. Hawk barely even played in the first game of the year against the Philadelphia Eagles because they went exclusively to the nickel package, and before Nick Barnett's injury, they didn't have A.J. Hawk in as a 3-down backer.
23 yards on the play. On first down, they give it to Ricky Williams. And Ricky Williams maybe got a yard, and that's it. C.J. Wilson there to make the stop. He's starting in place of Ryan Pickett.
Charles Woodson came off the edge as well. They came with a blitz. And when a guy comes off the edge like that and he's unblocked, he's got to make that play. Woodson is able to chase Ricky Williams down from behind.
2nd and 9 for the Dolphins with their own 28-yard line. Marshall in the slot to the right. And now he goes in motion right to left. Henney to throw, deep drop. Gonna dump it off. That's
same thing we talked about earlier when the Green Bay Packers ran their screen. There's always one guy who's covering the back man-to-man. That time it was Desmond Bishop, the center. Joe Berger was the first man out. He was not able to get Bishop. Bishop didn't take down Ricky Williams right away, but got enough of him to slow him down so that reinforcements could arrive.
They give him progress to the 27. 3rd and 10. Shotgun formation for Chad Henney. Gets the snap. 3-man rush. Henney steps up, dumps it short. Caught Devon Bess at the 30, and he's going to get tackled well short of the first down. He got maybe to the 34, and that's it. So it is 4th down coming up, and the Dolphins go into punt formation. This 4th down brought to you by the Htc Evo 4G from Sprint. There's fast and there's 4G fast.
Really don't understand why the Miami Dolphins would throw a 4-yard pass on 3rd and 10. That has been the fans' big frustration with Chad Henney.
And Fields' kick is away. Tremont Williams looking into the sun, drops it, and then gets back on it at the 16, 17-yard line. Timeout on the field, 8:56 to go in the first half. Packers 10, Dolphins 7. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
The Sears Automotive Center knows that when you get your car back from the shop, you don't want to feel like you've been taken for a ride. That's why the Sears Blue Automotive Crew offers Price Match Plus to get you the best price guaranteed. Save big during Fall Car Care Month. Through October 23rd, buy 3 of our best-selling Bridgestone tires and get 1 free after mail-in rebate. Plus, save 50% on our seasonal maintenance package. Get a conventional oil change, new air filter, and tire rotation, all for $27.49. Visit SearsAuto.com for more great deals. Sears Auto Center. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
Unbelievable news for drivers everywhere. Mobil 1 Extended Performance Synthetic Motor Oil is proven to protect your engine for 15,000 miles between oil changes. Guaranteed. So good you could drive halfway around the world without changing your oil. Mobil 1 Extended Performance also provides unsurpassed protection in the highest of temperatures. And its enhanced formulation helps your engine run at its best, even under extended oil change periods. Look for Mobil 1 Extended Performance wherever you buy motor oil.
This weekend, fall into Lowe's for big savings. Right now, when you use your Lowe's consumer credit card, ask for 10% off your purchase or get 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more. Plus, now's the time to rake in the savings with 10% off all major appliances, $397 or more. And this is the season for 10% off all Scott's products, including fertilizer, mulch, grass seed, and bird seed. These prices won't be falling forever, so come into Lowe's now. Experience Lowe's. Let's build something together. Offer valid 10/13 through 10/18. See store for details. Valid in U.S. only.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. here. I'm a Wrangler guy. Always have been, always will be. They're just the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Wrangler Jeans Company. Get a pair at Walmart near you.
Welcome back to Green Bay on a beautiful, beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon. Temperature in the low to mid-60s. Packers leading the Dolphins 10-7. Larry Kahn, Ross Tucker, Troy West with you. Green Bay starts this drive at its own 17-yard line. And they have 3 backs in the backfield. Under center is Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers fakes the handoff and then falls down, gets back up, throwing left side and a sliding catch made at the 26-yard line by Greg Jennings. I don't quite think that's the way they drew it up, Ross.
Not at all.
He tripped over John Kuhn, did Rodgers, got back up, threw, and a sliding catch by Jennings for 9 yards.
Outstanding poise and pocket presence by Aaron Rodgers. They went to the jumbo set, 3 fullbacks in the game, and it looked like he actually tripped off of the up back. Corey Hall was still able to get up because he had the 3 backs blocking for him and find Jennings.
Now they'll go out of the eye on 2nd and 1 and hand it to the fullback. That's John Kuhn, and he's got the first down as he takes it to the 29.
It really is a weapon if you have a fullback, a guy that size, 6 foot 250, that has those type of running skills. I don't think John Kuhn will ever have a 40, 50, 60-yard plus run, but he's able to make that one little nifty move on those inside runs to get the tough yards.
1st and 10 from the 29. Again, the I formation. This time Brandon Jackson is the deep back. And he gets the ball, gets across the 30, breaks the tackle, across the 35, and out to the 38. 9 more yards. Vontae Davis finally able to bring him down. But a very nice run, and the Packers starting to pick up a little yardage on the ground.
Role reversal of sorts. Brandon Jackson just running a power play to the left side. Now it looks as if the Green Bay Packers offensive line is starting to exert their will. Corey Hall with an outstanding lead block that time.
Remember, they're without Ryan Grant. He's on IR, rushed for over 1,200 yards in each of the last 2 years. 2nd and 1, and we've got a timeout.
Timeout Miami. That's their 2nd.
And we will take a break as well. 7:12 to go in the half. Packers 10, Dolphins 7. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages.
Goliath Radio brings you more local personalities and more points of view. Here at WELE 1380 Ormond Beach.
There's a new game in town, and it's called High Stakes No Limits Poker. Get ready to play with the pros and celebrities at the Daytona Beach Kennel Club and Poker Room. It's Vegas-style poker in the luxurious poker room, and it's here to stay. New high-stakes games, big payouts, and now play until the wee hours of the morning. But if you like traditional Texas Hold'em, Omaha High-Low, or 7-card stud games, the jackpots are still fan favorites every day. You could be a big winner and walk away with a big cash payday. There's no limits in town. And it's called High Stakes Vegas style. It's all at the Daytona Beach Kennel Club and Poker Room. Located at 960 South Williamson Boulevard. Join us 7 days a week, featuring live or simulcast racing, great dining creations from Chef Ron During, and your kind of poker until the wee hours. Free admission and monitored parking. Call 386-252-6484 for more information. It's Daytona Beach's only Vegas-style racing and poker entertainment complex, just off I-95, exit 261.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the NFL on Sports USA.
Hear Goliath bark, you know you're tuned to WELE Ormond Beach.
On 2nd and 1 from the 38, a little out to Donald Driver, and he gets across the 40 out to about the 45. Cole Nisi able to make the stop, but it is a first down for Green Bay.
You have to make that throw in the NFL. When you have a wide receiver like a Driver or a Jennings and the corner is playing 5, 6, 7, 8 yards off of them, you have to just throw it out there to them and have them pick up yards like that because you got to keep them honest.
And for Driver, that's a reception in 133 straight games, 3rd longest active streak in the NFL. Rodgers on a draw play, gives it to Brandon Jackson, left side to midfield to the 45 and dives forward, close to the Miami 40. Another first down, 14 more yards. Jason Allen with the stop, but the Packers doing a great job of mixing the pass and the run, and on a very impressive drive.
They really are. This has been their most effective drive on the ground in a long time. Just a draw, working against the six-man box. Corey Hall, once again, was the lead blocker and did a good job cutting down Carlos Dansby in the hole.
6 minutes to go in the half. Packers leading at 10-7. Out of the shotgun is Aaron Rodgers from the 40 of Miami. Throws a little screen to the left side, caught inside the 40. Brandon Jackson inside the 35. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 32 of Miami. Chris Clemens pushed him out. But they are getting everybody involved in this thing, Ross. It's just a very impressive drive.
A lot of good things there. Number one, Aaron Rodgers saw the pressure coming, so he got rid of the ball quickly to his hot outlet receiver, Jackson. Then Jackson makes Jason Allen miss in the flat. Look, the NFL's about opportunities. Right now, Brandon Jackson is getting a significant one.
2nd and 2 at the 32. I formation. John Kuhn, the deep back. Rodgers to throw. Looking, being chased, and down he goes back at the 44-yard line. Great job by Cameron Wake, his 4th sack of the year. Wouldn't let Rodgers get away, and what was a very promising drive just took a big detour. Again, Ross, you know, they're running the ball so well, and they get 8 yards on first down on a little screen pass, and you wonder why they don't run, but they want to throw again, and it results in a loss of 9.
Well, that doesn't bother me as much as how long Aaron Rodgers held the football. I mean, he had time. Wake almost went down. He's looking around. That's the 2nd sack that I would put on Aaron Rodgers.
3rd and 14 now from the 44. Rodgers out of the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. And we've got a flag. We might have movement up front.
Full start, offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
That's Josh Sitton. Well, we said, 2 or 3 times how good this drive looked? Doesn't look good anymore.
No.
3rd and 19.
Sacks and penalties will do you in every time. It's funny just watching Josh Sitton shaking his head after he had the false start. When you're an offensive lineman, that's the only time everybody knows about you. When you have a penalty against you like that, everyone's looking at number 71.
Rodgers out of the gun. 3rd and 19 from the 49 of Miami. Rodgers steps up, looking, and he's going to run. Gets to the 45 and to the 44, and that's it. Tony McDaniel makes the stop.
Larry, he thought about trying to throw the ball deep down the field, but he just didn't feel totally comfortable with it. Didn't want to throw an interception. Give his punter, Mastay, a chance to pin the Dolphins deep. You have a lead. That's a smart play by Rodgers.
So Tim Mastay in punt formation. Javon Best standing at his own 10. Kick is away. Drifting to his right is Best. It bounces at the 6. Takes a little bit of a Miami bounce, and then it goes back across the 10 and goes out of bounds at the 12-yard line. 31-yard kick. No return, and the Dolphins will start at their own 12. The NFL and the NFL Players Association are supporting this month's National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Game-worn pink merchandise and footballs will be autographed postgame and auctioned at NFL Auction. That's www.nfl.com/auction. All NFL auction proceeds during the month of October will benefit the American Cancer Society and team charities. First down, Dolphins at their own 12. Split backs. And Henney to throw. Looking, dumps it off short, caught at the 15 and tackled immediately is Brian Hartline, and he was spinning through the air, fell down at the 18. So a gain of about 6 on the play. Brad Jones with the stop.
Just amazing because you feel like the Dolphins have been able to do pretty much what they wanted to do offensively. They've been able to run the ball between the tackles successfully. They've been able to throw the ball pretty successfully, yet you look at it, they only have 7 points.
On second down, they hand it off. That's Ronnie Brown. And Ronnie Brown across the 20 to the 22, maybe the 23, should be enough for a first down. Brady Papingo with the stop.
I don't understand why they ever got away from what they're doing right now. Running the ball between the tackles. They've been getting 3, 4, 5 yards a clip. There's never a reason to go outside. As long as you continue to pound it, keep doing it.
First down at the 22. And then he's got Polite and Brown behind him. Fakes the handoff to Brown. Henney looking to throw and throws right side. And it's caught on the sidelines at the 40. Who else? Brandon Marshall again. 18 more yards. Nick Collins there to chase him out. But I tell you what, Brandon Marshall is having an unbelievable half. And as you said, Ross, seems like every time we do a game with Brandon Marshall involved, he puts up big numbers.
Yeah, but that time, I got to give the credit to Chad Henney. That was just an amazing throw, dropping it in the bucket between Woodson and Collins.
On first down out of the gun, they hand it to Ronnie Brown, and he gets from the 41 to about the 44, gain of 3. And that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Brandon Marshall, 7 catches, 102 yards in the first half alone. 2 minutes to go in the half. Packers 10, Dolphins 7. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
Kevin Richards is having problems with his identity.
Hey, Cubs. God, what now? I bet a guy out there had a credit score of 530. How low can you go? Maybe his identity did something stupid. Hey, wait, like talking to goons from Kazakhstan. Those guys were nice.
Knowing your credit score is a good start, but Identity Guard has more. And right now, you can get 3 credit reports and 3 scores for just $3. Visit IdentityGuard.com today. That's IdentityGuard.com. Identity Guard. Your identity is counting on you.
If you're a football fanatic like me, you know your first. The first wild card team to win a Super Bowl. That's easy. First perfect season? A no-brainer. But what about the first 4G phone? First is the Htc Evo 4G, only from Sprint. First streams games in real time, connects up to 8 other fans' devices to the web, and has front and rear-facing cameras. It's awesome. What will you do first with Evo, the first 4G phone? Visit sprint.com/football for details.
NASCAR's most popular driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr. for Wrangler.
I'm a Wrangler guy. Always have been, always will be. In fact, I've been wearing Wranglers for as long as I can remember. They just feel right, relaxed and comfortable. That's my Wrangler story. What's yours?
Wrangler Jeans Company. Great fits, unbeatable comfort.
Take it from me, nothing beats Wrangler comfort. Wrangler, real, comfortable jeans.
Pick up a pair today at a Walmart near you.
2 minutes to go in the first half here in Green Bay. The Packers lead the Dolphins 10-7. Larry Kahn, Ross Tucker, Troy West with you. Let's check in quickly with Ted Sobel at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles for an NFL update. Ted?
All in the second quarter, and the Eagles have just taken a 21-0 lead over Atlanta. The Giants leading the Lions 14-7. Seahawks 14-10 in Chicago. Pittsburgh 7-3 over Cleveland. Baltimore 10-7 over New England. And it's New Orleans 17, Tampa Bay nothing, Larry.
Thank you, Ted. Second down and 8 for Miami. At the 43-yard line, Chad Henney, 12 of 16, 126 yards and a touchdown. 102 of his 126 yards to Brandon Marshall. Also 1 interception for Henney. And 1 play later, Rodgers hit Jennings for 86 yards for the only touchdown for Green Bay. Split backs, Henney under center. Henney to throw. Sets up, got some time, now rolling to his right, protection breaking down, and he throws it away. Cullen Jenkins finally able to get some pressure, and part of that was because Henney rolled out into the direction of Cullen Jenkins.
Yeah, he didn't like it. He didn't find anybody initially or his first or second read, and then he started to feel pressured, so he rolled out to his right. Henney is not as good of an athlete as is Rodgers. Once he got outside the tackle box, he knew no one was open, so he just threw the ball away.
Miami 3 of 5 on third down conversion attempts so far. We mentioned they're second in the league coming into the game, 51%. Third and 8 from the 43. Henney out of the gun. 2 receivers left. Brandon Marshall to the right. Gets the snap. Looking left, throwing short. Devon Bess has it at the 48. Gets across the 50 and gets the first down as he gets to the 47 of Green Bay before Charlie Pepper finally brings him down. And the Dolphins, as they mark it at the 46, will go to a no huddle.
Wonderful individual effort. Devon Bess stiff-armed A.J. Hawk to get that first down.
Out of the gun, Henney gets the snap. Looking. throwing, looking at a double coverage, and the ball is incomplete at the 30. And Brandon Marshall, no, it was Devon Bess who was the intended receiver, and a couple of Packers colliding, Sam Shields and Nick Collins.
What we've seen so far from Chad Henney is pretty much what people have seen from him all year long. It's that he's a very good quarterback who at times stares down his receivers and has one or two poor decisions a game that have really hurt him. That ball could have been picked as well.
Keep in mind the Dolphins have only one timeout left. Trailing at 10-7, 1:26 to go in the half, and Henney just took the last timeout.
Timeout Miami, that's their third and final timeout. 30 seconds.
And I don't know if that's miscommunication from upstairs or what, but there is no excuse in a three-point game for using your third timeout in this situation. Not after the clock had been stopped on an incomplete pass.
No, it doesn't make sense. And whether, you said, Larry, whether it's the coaching staff, some type of miscommunication, that is really unfortunate. Now, fortunately for them, on minute 26, at the 41-yard line, second down, they actually do have, 46-yard line, they actually do have plenty of time. I mean, I don't think...
There's time, but
yeah.
to lose a timeout there hurts you. When it comes to saving energy and saving money, it's important to have a solid game plan. To develop one of your own, head to the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. 2nd and 10 at the 46 of the Packers. Henney to throw. Steps up. Dumps it left side, incomplete at the 40, intended for Anthony Fasano, his tight end. And I'll tell you what, if Henney would have liked to have run there, he could have run a long way.
I think he certainly could have at least gotten a first down. That's not really his game, even though he was really a outstanding runner with the football as a high school player. He doesn't have that speed to do it here at the NFL level. Plus, you go back to the whole issue of timeouts, the clock would have continued to run. But you're right, Larry. I think he would have been better off tucking that one away.
3rd and 10 from the Packer 46. Two receivers right, two to the left. Henney out of the shotgun. Gets the snap, four-man rush. Henney steps away. He is going to run this time. He's to the 40 and slides down. I think he got the first down. It's going to be close. It just depends on the spot. Nope, they're calling it first down. They give him a first down right at the 36-yard line, so he is able to run. Clock running, 59:58 to go in the half. Henney hands it off right up the middle with room, 35-30. And down to the 25 is Ronnie Brown. 11 more yards.
How about that? Back-to-back runs.
44 seconds. And Henney's going to spike it and stop the clock with 41.
It's a good thing, Larry, that Chad Henney and the Miami Dolphins were listening to you after that second down play where he didn't run and he could have. He ran on third down. Really a gutsy run by him, finding a way to step up in there. He slid right down at the first down marker. And then I like the inside trap call on the next first down.
2nd and 10 from the Packer 25. 41 seconds to go in the half. Henney to throw. Pump fake. Now going deep. Got a man in the end zone, and it is caught. Did he get his feet in? Yes. Touchdown, Brandon Marshall. 25 yards, and the officials are still discussing it. And the crowd doesn't like it, and I think we're going to see a challenge flag. Marshall was 5 yards alone in the end zone. It's on the big board. Hard to say, Ross. I don't know that he got a second foot down. He goes up. He gets his right foot down, and his left did not get down. Packers have to challenge this.
Well, remember, 2 minutes left in the half. It's a booth review.
The ruling on the field, a touchdown.
That's right. It's a booth review, and I think this one's coming back. Boy, that was not a good throw by Chad Henney because Brandon Marshall had about 4 steps on the defensive back, and he threw it a little too deep.
Henney should have thrown it earlier, but Brandon Marshall should have been able to get that left foot down. If you get your outside foot down the right foot, you should be able to drag the left. I put blame on both those guys because Brandon Marshall came behind with his left foot.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm not sure that you're able to do that. We're going to take a break. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages.
How comfortable is your living room? Is it cool enough? Are you sweating your pocketbook or your impact on the world? Well, an energy-efficient Infinity air conditioner by Carrier can save you up to 56% on your cooling costs, while also lessening your impact on the environment, all of which can make your living room a pretty comfortable place to be. Learn more at Carrier.com. Cooling cost savings compared to a 10-SEER air conditioner.
For a limited time only, you can receive federal tax credits when you buy qualified Carrier heating and cooling products for your home.
Cunningham Oil, your Carrier dealer. Call 253-7621. Once again, that is 253-7621.
Ed Hockley just coming out from under the hood and announced that Brandon Marshall indeed did not get his second foot down. And it will be 3rd and 10 for the Miami Dolphins at the 25-yard line. And I know, Ross, you think he should have gotten the foot down, but he's wide open. Henney's got to make a better pass.
Yeah, I think fault lies at the feet of both those guys on that one.
13th play of the drive, 3rd and 10 at the 25. Packers lead it 10-7. 35 seconds left to go in the half. Henney to throw. Looking. Throwing it out right side and throws over the head of Brandon Marshall inside the 10. Threw it about 20 feet over his head, and not intentionally.
There's no excuse for that throw right there. Brandon Marshall was open. You put the ball on the line. You put it right in his chest. That ball just seemed to sail on Henney.
So Dan Carpenter will come on and try a field goal to tie this thing up. This will be a 43-yard attempt. He is 5 of 7 on the year. 2 of 3 from between 40 and 49. Good snap, ball's down, the kick is away, and it is good. So the Dolphins get even with 25.
Holding. Offense number 76.
No, they don't.
10-yard penalty. Repeat fourth down.
It's on Leiden Murtha.
Wow.
And that takes 3 off the board and takes them out of field goal range, one would think. Although they may try a 53-yarder. Now remember, he had one from this distance blocked against New England a week ago Monday, and it was returned for a touchdown.
Well, and Murtha was one of the 2 guys victimized in that Monday Nighter. Murtha, I believe, plays the wing for the Miami Dolphins, and he just hooked a little. Oh man, that is a ticky-tack call. That is a horrible call.
Carpenter's career long is 52. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's away, and it is good. So he's got a new career high, and we're all tied up with 20 seconds to go in the half. 10-10.
Tony Sperano and Darren Rizzi and everyone associated with the special teams, the Miami Dolphins, just breathed a huge sigh of relief that Carpenter was still able to make that. That was a horrendous call, though. I very rarely say that, Larry. You can't call that. He stuck his hand out on Tramon Williams and just stabbed him. That's not a hold.
That's not a hold. In any case, the Packers are lucky that they're not down, because that could easily have been a touchdown pass from Henney to Chad Marshall. 14-play drive that results in the field goal. Packers have all 3 of their timeouts left, but only 20 seconds.
This is one of those where it depends upon how good of a kick return they get. Right. If they get a significant return, then they might consider trying to get into field goal range. If they don't get many yards on the return, they'll likely take a knee.
Today's game being brought to you by Advil. Make Advil your #1 choice. Pat Lee is deep, and Carpenter's kick will be fielded by Lee at the 5. He's to the 10, cuts it to the left at the 15, back up at the middle of the 20, cuts to the left again, and he's going to get snowed under as he goes backwards, and will wind up getting the spot at the 15-yard line. So Pat Lee looking for running room, but went the wrong way, and I think that makes it easy with 12 seconds left for number 12, Aaron Rodgers. I think we'll see him take a knee.
Especially how long it took Pat Lee to return. He was going back and forth. It's not where you want to go in the NFL or in football, period. They'll take a knee here.
mentioned, this was a big game for both of these clubs, and through 30 minutes, it doesn't look like anything's going to be settled. Rodgers is going to take a knee. That'll be the end of the first half, and we are all tied up at 10. Packers and Dolphins. Don't forget Brian Golden coming up next to catch up to date on everything going on in the National Football League, and you are listening to the NFL on Sports USA.
This weekend, fall into Lowe's for big savings. Right now, when you use your Lowe's consumer credit card, ask for 10% off your purchase or get 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more. Plus, now's the time to rake in the savings with 10% off all major appliances, $397 or more. And this is the season for 10% off all Scott's products, including fertilizer, mulch, grass seed, and bird seed. These prices won't be falling forever, so come into Lowe's now. Experience Lowe's. Let's build something together. Offer valid 10/13 through 10/18. See store for details. Valid in U.S. only.
This is the sound of a YellowBook.com online video ad working for Greenlight Services. And YellowBook search engine marketing working for Malibu Pet Hotel. And a YellowBook print ad working for Personal Best Fitness. 3 more. The thing is, with YellowBook's full spectrum of marketing tools, small businesses across America can hear the sound of success. YellowBook 360. Go beyond yellow. Call 1-800-YB-YELLOW or visit YellowBook360.com today.
Winter. Spring. Summer. Fall. Seasons will change, but your oil doesn't have to, because Mobil 1 Extended Performance Synthetic Motor Oil is proven to protect your engine for 15,000 miles between oil changes. Guaranteed. What's more, it provides unsurpassed protection against high temperatures and engine deposits. Look for Mobil 1 Extended Performance wherever you buy your motor oil.
Welcome back. It is halftime at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, and the Packers are tied with the Miami Dolphins 10-10. Along with Ted Sobel and our network engineer, John Price, I'm Brian Golden. We welcome you to our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles for your NFL halftime report. Greg Jennings, a career-long 86-yard touchdown catch from Aaron Rodgers right before the half. Dan Carpenter connects on a career-best 53-yard field goal, 10-10 at halftime. At almost halftime in St. Louis, and the Rams on top of the San Diego Chargers 17-0. Denario Alexander, a 38-yard scoring strike from Sam Bradford, and Steven Jackson slammed in from 7 yards out. Approaching halftime at Chicago, 2-minute warning. Seattle leads Chicago 14-10. Justin Forsett run, and Dion Butler, a 22-yard touchdown catch from Matt Hasselbeck. This is the NFL on Sports USA, and your NFL halftime report will continue after these important local messages.
For the Miami Dolphins, Larry, I think it's pretty obvious. They need Chad Henney to make 2 or 3 plays in the second half that he didn't make in the first half. Number 1, avoid the interception. Number 2, he's got to get that ball to Brandon Marshall sooner. If Chad Henney is able to eliminate those bad plays, the Dolphins should be in good shape. For the Packers, just keep mixing it up. If they can run the ball as effectively as they did on that one drive, they will be able to make big plays in the passing game with the play action.
Troy West is down on the sidelines, had a chance to visit with the coaches. Troy?
Larry, let's see who stuck to the game plan closely. As far as the Packers are concerned, offensively, they wanted to run the ball. They wanted some diversity. They wanted to stay with their same offensive scheme they have. They've gotten the ball to their tight end, and they've run it pretty well. As far as defensively, they wanted to compete and put pressure on the quarterback. So far, they haven't really got any pressure on the quarterback. They have to find a way. As far as the Dolphins are concerned, they want to run the ball. So far, 68 yards, that's pretty good for the half for them. But they want to get the ball, their game changer, in Brandon Marshall. And they've targeted him in a variety of ways and routes. So far, so good. Defensively, their number 1 goal was not let the Packers start fast. Well, it's 10-10, so I guess they achieved that goal, Larry.
Okay, Troy. The big thing for the Packers is trying to get the ball to Greg Jennings more. They only got it to him for a big play the one time in the 86-yard touchdown pass. It doesn't seem, for whatever reason, as though Rodgers has been able to go to his wide receivers as much as he has in the past, Driver and Jennings.
No, I feel like we haven't even said Donald Driver's name at all today. I mean, he's got 1 catch for 8 yards, but he hasn't been a big impact on this game. On the flip side, for the Miami Dolphins, think about this for a second. If Chad Henney had thrown that ball to Brandon Marshall earlier, then his numbers would be out of this world. Yep. I mean, then he would really be having a special day. He already is. This is his second 100-yard game as a Dolphin.
And it's 102 yards in the first half. So Well, big game for both of these teams. The Dolphins started off the season 2-0, thought everything was going to be good, and then lost back-to-back games at home, and they were divisional games. They lost to the Jets and the Patriots. And when you start off 0-2 in your division against a couple of good football teams, you're really trying to climb uphill for the rest of the way.
And neither one of these teams wants to get their third loss already in Week 6 in the NFL. You get your third loss in Week 6, both of them will have a tough time coming back to win their divisions, let alone even a wild card spot. This is an important game.
Well, it'll be easier for the Packers because I don't think there's a dominant team in their division. I think, on the other hand, the way the New York Jets are playing and with the potential of the New England Patriots every year, you've got a potential for a runaway in that division or a team to have a great record. I'm not sure with the Vikings starting the way they've started 1-3, that certainly helps as far as the NFC North is concerned, the outlook for the Packers.
Well, I would agree with you, except the Bears are playing at home against Seattle. I know they're trailing right now, but if they win that one, then they play at home against the Skins, then they get a bye, then they play the Buffalo Bills. So the Bears might get out to 8-1 before we even know if we think they're any good or not. 7-1.
The Bears will not be 7-1. That's just my prediction. This league is too even. The league's just too even. Nothing against the Bears. The league's just, there's too much parity in this league. Kick is on the way, and Nolan Carroll fields at his own 2-yard line for the Dolphins. To the 10, the 15, he gets upended as he gets to the 18-yard line. Nice special teams tackle by Corey Hall. So the Dolphins will start 1st and 10 from their own 18 as we start the second half. We'll be going from our left to our right. An amazing day in Green Bay. You just expect at this time of the year that it's going to start to get cold, and it just hasn't yet. People in shirt sleeves, shorts here today. Temperature expected to get as high as 65, 66 degrees.
Yeah, I know you're happy about that. I know you were really worried about it getting below 60, Larry.
I'm not the guy that asked for the windows closed, and I didn't play in Buffalo. First down for Henney. Hands it off right up the middle, and that is Ricky Williams. And Ricky Williams, with a good push, gets across the 25 to the 26, a gain of 8. Should I tell the story of how we were in New England and the temperature was 55 degrees and you begged us to close the windows? You played in New England, you played in Buffalo, you played in Washington. How could this be?
Larry, it's not about me, it's about the game. That was an outstanding run by Ricky Williams right there. This is what they need to continue to do, which is keep the ball between the tackles. Troy West and I were talking about earlier. They've had so much success doing that.
2nd and 2, and I'll give it to Ricky Williams again. Ricky Williams up the middle and fights his way for a first down out to the 30-yard line before being brought down by A.J. Hawk.
They are getting 4 yards a pop up the middle, seemingly at will. 4 or more. And you would think Dan Henning, with his Bill Parcells background, would just keep doing it. I mean, just keep running it right at him. They're missing Ryan Pickett, and that's clearly hurting this run defense for Green Bay.
First down at the 30. Brandon Marshall split out wide to the left. They give it to Ricky Williams again, and Ricky Williams able to get to the 34. Nice pickup on first down. B.J. Raji able to bring him down.
I think Ricky showed a little bit too much hesitation there. I think if he would have hit that a little harder and sooner, he would have been able to get even more yards. But still, 4 yards on first down is a great run in the NFL. If you get 4 yards every first down and you knew that, you would take that all game long.
2nd down and 6 from the 34. Williams and Polite are split backs. Henney under center, back to pass. Looking to the right side, throwing. Hartline comes down with it in Packer territory at the 47-yard line. Might have pushed off on Charles Woodson a little, and Charles Woodson is down and now helped to his feet. I don't know if he slipped and fell or got pushed down, but he's very ginger as he's walking after a 19-yard pickup on the play.
You see that pass all the time now, every level of football. They call it a fade stop. Hartline working one-on-one against Woodson. Henney throws it to his back shoulder. I don't think there was enough contact there for a push-off. He kind of just olayed Woodson and let him run by him.
And Woodson, I think, turned his right ankle or something, and they hand it to Ricky Williams. Right side, puts his head down and gets to the 45 for a gain of 2. Brought down by Frank Zombo, the rookie free agent linebacker out of Central Michigan. And again, to repeat, Nick Barnett went on IR a week ago yesterday. Clay Matthews and Brandon Schiller inactive for this game. And Brady Papinga has a knee injury in this game, and he's questionable as far as his return is concerned. So the Packers really thin at linebacker right now.
The NFL is a war of attrition, and so far this season, the Green Bay Packers are losing that war already.
2nd down and 8 at the Packer 45. Williams the single back. Henney to throw, looking at Marshall, still looking at him, dumps it off. Marshall makes the catch inside the 40 and gets to the 37. What a catch by Marshall, who juggled the ball with a defender on him, Sam Shields, and still brought it in. He's amazing. When he's on his game like this, he truly is a game changer.
It's remarkable. Sam Shields could not have possibly had better coverage on the crossing pattern. He literally had both his arms wrapped around Marshall's elbows as the ball came in, but his hands are just so strong.
1st down at the 37 of Green Bay. They give to Lusaka Polite, and he takes it inside the 35 to the 34. Gain of 3. Desmond Bishop with the stop. Boy, this is the type of drive that any team likes to have to start the second half, because it's a physical drive, and they've had all positive yardage on every play.
Yep. They are wearing down this Packers front right now.
2nd and 7 at the 34. Now they'll go in the I formation. Polite the fullback, Williams the tailback. Ricky Williams gets the ball. Ricky Williams with a little room gets to the 30 and inside the 30 to the 29. A.J. Hawk makes the stop. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 2.
Boy, there was a lot more room to run there. It was almost kind of a delayed handoff, and Pat McQuiston, the right guard, took his time getting up to the 2nd level, which is the linebacker level, and he had really a poor effort on A.J. Hawk. A.J. Hawk was able to discard him. If McQuiston gets a good block on Hawk, Ricky Williams might still be running.
3rd and 2 at the 29, and they're going empty backfield from under center. Henney to throw. Henney hesitates, going deep down the right sideline, threw it out of bounds. Not even close to Roberto Wallace, and a flag down on the sideline, and a hold is going to come against somebody, and let's see
before the ball was thrown, holding defense number 21. The 5-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down.
Charles Woodson can't believe it. He had his hands up in the air the whole time as soon as he saw the flag come down. And what a break for Miami.
Yeah, well, let's go back to the start of it, Larry. Under center on 3rd and 2, no backs. That's really rare to see. I mean, at that point, it's like, why are you even under center? Who are you fooling? What is the option there? You're not going to run a quarterback sneak. You'd think they'd rather have him in the gun. Didn't get a chance to get a good look of the hold on Woodson, but clearly he was not happy.
1st down at the Packer 25. They fake the handoff. It's an end around the Hartline from right to left, and he is tackled for a loss. Back at the 27, Desmond Bishop was there along with Brad Jones. Ross, we talk about this. You just alluded to a kind of a strange play call, certainly the formation on 3rd and 10. You're moving the ball, and then all of a sudden you try and do something like an end around. Everything running normally, running the ball, throwing the ball to Brandon Marshall is getting you yards, and now you try and do something out of the ordinary, and it results in a loss. Play of the drive coming up.
Yeah, you get a little too cute for whatever reason. Run it down their throats.
And on the delay, they give to Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams to the 25, flag down, and I think we're going to get a hold as Ricky Williams gets all the way down to the 15 and possibly another 1st down.
Offense number 79. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
It's on Pat McQuiston.
That is 2 bad plays for McQuiston out of the last 3. That was a blatant hold on Raji at the point of attack. You got to know, Larry, when you can hold, when you can get away with it. McQuiston got his hands inside, and you're able to continue like that. But once the guy tries to get away from you, you can't keep grabbing him like that. You got to be a better player than that. You got to know better than that.
2nd and 22 at the Packer 37. Tied at 10. This is the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun, Henney's going to throw with a wide receiver screen to the left side. Bess has it at the 37 and takes it across the 30 down to about the 28. A.J. Hawk with the stop. So they pick up 9 yards on that play.
Smart play call right there to try to get half of it back. Best got really nice blocks on the outside from both Brandon Marshall stealing the inside and Anthony Fasano kicking out the outside. Allowed him to get up the field before he ran into A.J. Hawk.
It's almost a 7-minute drive. The ball's marked just inside the 28. We'll call it the 27. 3rd down and 12. 2 receivers left. Brandon Marshall to the right. Henney under center. Going to pitch it left side, Ronnie Brown. Ronnie Brown to the 25, and Ronnie Brown out of bounds at about the 23. Charlie Pepper chased him out, and that's got to tell you a little bit about the lack of confidence that the Dolphins have in their quarterback, Chad Henney, because they've got Brandon Marshall playing a spectacular game, and they just don't want to have a chance of a turnover, and they want to take the 3 points.
That play call is thoroughly perplexing to me that they actually thought they could get enough for the first down. It tells me that they didn't think they could get the first down, and they just wanted to get a couple more yards for the field goal attempt.
41-yard attempt for Carpenter. And it is away, and it is good. And we got another flag. Hang on.
I believe it'll be offsides against Green Bay. Looks like they're talking with Sperano about it. No, they'll just keep the points on the board.
Well, we haven't heard anything from Ed Hockley yet. Well, the Dolphins are bringing their kickoff team on.
I think maybe they have the option of taking it on the kick. I think that's why Ed Hockley's coming over to talk to Sperano.
Offside, defense number 24, lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. The field goal attempt is good.
It's on Jarrett Bush. So the field goal is good, and we got a timeout on the field. 7:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. Dolphins 13, Packers 10. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages. Today's game being brought to you by Wrangler. For long-lasting comfort, the right choice is Wrangler 5-star premium denim jeans. Relaxed and comfortable. Wrangler, real comfortable jeans. An 11-play drive resulting in the 41-yard field goal took over 7 minutes. Dolphins lead at 13-10, and Carpenter kicking it away to Pat Lee, who fields it a yard deep in his end zone on the left side. He's to the 10, to the 15, and spins across the 20, tackled at the 23-yard line. Timeout again, 7:37 to go in the 3rd. Dolphins 13, Packers 10. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
It's Danica Patrick, IndyCar Series driver. Over the years, I've driven a lot of different cars, but 2 things never change. No one demands more from their car than me, and nothing protects under the hood better than Peak.
Peak Long Life Antifreeze is formulated with an advanced organic technology to protect any engine of any make, any model, any time. If you can drive it, Peak can protect it.
And when I drive it, it better perform.
Peak Long Life Antifreeze in the blue bottle.
When you peak, you win.
Always maintain cooling system at specified vehicle owner's manual, including top off.
NASCAR's most popular driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr. for Wrangler.
I'm a Wrangler guy. Always have been, always will be. In fact, I've been wearing Wranglers for as long as I can remember. They just feel right, relaxed and comfortable. That's my Wrangler story. What's yours?
Wrangler Jeans Company. Great fits, unbeatable comfort.
Take it from me, nothing beats Wrangler comfort. Wrangler, real, comfortable jeans.
Pick up a pair today at a Walmart near you.
The Sears Automotive Center knows that when you get your car back from the shop, you don't want to feel like you've been taken for a ride. That's why the Sears Blue Automotive Crew offers Price Match Plus to get you the best price guaranteed. Save big during Fall Car Care Month. Through October 23rd, buy 3 of our best-selling Bridgestone tires and get 1 free after mail-in rebate. Plus, save 50% on our seasonal maintenance package. Get a conventional oil change, new air filter, and tire rotation, all for $27.49. Visit SearsAuto.com for more great deals. Sears Auto Center. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
Dolphins leading the Packers 13-10 midway through the third quarter here in Green Bay. Let's check in with Ted Sobel at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles for an NFL update. Ted?
Okay, they're all in the third quarter, and the Rams lead the Chargers 17-3. The Chiefs over the Texans 14-7. New Orleans up 17-0 at Tampa Bay. Ravens on top of the Patriots 10-7 in New England. It's Pittsburgh 7, Cleveland 3, Seattle 14-13 in Chicago. Giants over Detroit 14-10, and the Eagles 21-7 over Atlanta, Larry.
Thank you, Ted. First down Packers at their own 23 as they get the ball for the first time in the second half. Aaron Rodgers out of the shotgun. Has driver wide to the right. Rodgers hands it to Brandon Jackson. Brandon Jackson across the 25 and gets to the 27, a gain of 4. Brought down by Kendall Langford.
Packers really picking up here on this drive to start the second half where they left off in the first half, and that's running the ball pretty effectively. Just as I said with the Miami Dolphins, a 4-yard run on first down, especially for the Packers. They'll take that anytime they can get it.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Single back is Jacobs. And Rodgers under center. Second down and 6 from the 27. Rodgers to throw. Looking to the right side, throwing, got a man open, and Jordy Nelson with a nice catch on the sideline at the 40-yard line. Ball was a little underthrown. He came back and got it. Gain of 13, first down Green Bay.
It started, and Aaron Rodgers took a shot on that one. He's not happy. He thinks something should have been called. But it started with the protection. The Miami Dolphins went to a bear front. That's when both guards and the center are covered. And Randy Starks, man, oh man, did he give Aaron Rodgers a shot just as he let go of the football, right in the chops.
First down Packers at the 40. Single back is Brandon Jackson. Rodgers fakes the handoff, rolling to his left, got pressure, still rolling, and now throws it away. Pressure was from Cameron Wake, who had a sack earlier in the ballgame.
Most defensive ends or end man in the line of scrimmage in the NFL, Aaron Rodgers can elude them. He can make a move on them and still throw the ball down the field. Not Cameron Wake. This guy is a physical phenom. He was not able to shake Wake. He's so athletic. Rodgers did well just to get rid of it.
Second and 10 at the Packer 40. 6:25 to go in the third. Dolphins leading at 13-10. 3 receivers left. Now in motion, left to right, is James Jones. Out of the gun. Rodgers dumping off a screen, and John Kuhn drops it. Dolphins had it read pretty well. Channing Crowder almost had an interception when it went off the hands of John Kuhn, and it's 3rd and 10.
Wouldn't have been an easy catch for John Kuhn, but it's one he's got to make. I think Aaron Rodgers just said to him, you know, that one's on me, because he really threw it over Kuhn's shoulder. That's tough to ask a fullback to make an over-the-shoulder catch like that, especially in such close quarters.
Packers just 1 of 5 on third down conversions today, looking at a 3rd and 10. Rodgers out of the gun, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. From the 40. Gets the snap. Here comes a blitz. Rodgers throwing on the right sideline, and it is intercepted. And rolling out of bounds, Jason Allen at the 40-yard line of Miami. So Rodgers got pressure, got rid of it a little quicker than he wanted.
The player was down by contact. First down.
And throws his 7th interception of the year. That matches the total that he had for all year a year ago. Timeout on the field, 6:14 to go in the third. Dolphins 13, Packers 10. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages.
Goliath Radio brings you more local personalities and more points of view. Here at WELE 1380 Ormond Beach.
There's a new game in town, and it's called High Stakes No Limits Poker. Get ready to play with the pros and celebrities at the Daytona Beach Kennel Club and Poker Room. It's Vegas-style poker in the luxurious poker room, and it's here to stay. New high-stakes games, big payouts, and now play until the wee hours of the morning. But if you like traditional Texas Hold'em, Omaha High-Low, or 7-card stud games, the jackpots are still fan favorites every day. Every day. You could be a big winner and walk away with a big cash payday. There's no limits in town. And it's called High Stakes Vegas style. It's all at the Daytona Beach Kennel Club and Poker Room. located at 960 South Williamson Boulevard. Join us 7 days a week, featuring live or simulcast racing, great dining creations from Chef Ron During, and your kind of poker until the wee hours. Free admission and monitored parking. Call 386-252-6484 for more information. It's Daytona Beach's only Vegas-style racing and poker entertainment complex, just off I-95, exit 261.
Goliath Radio offers advertisers reach with the most powerful bark in the area on WELE, Ormond Beach.
6:14 to go in the third quarter here in Green Bay. The Dolphins leading the Packers 13-10. Larry Kahn, Ross Tucker, Troy West with you. Following the interception, the Dolphins start at their own 41-yard line. Ronnie Brown, the deep back in the eye. And Henney turns, fakes the handoff, got pressure, dumps it off, and it is complete, but only to the line of scrimmage. Lusaka Polite tackled immediately by Desmond Bishop. Robert Francois, who was just signed and is playing linebacker because of all the injuries, puts a pretty good pressure that time on Chad Henney. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Single back is Ronnie Brown. Brandon Marshall in motion to the left. Henney fakes the handoff, looking for Marshall again. Got a lot of time throwing, and a diving attempt and catch. Brandon Marshall, first down at the 46-yard line of Green Bay. 13 more yards for Brandon Marshall.
When you've had the ability to run the football early in the game, play action pass is so effective. Brandon Marshall was double covered there. There was 2 guys on him, but he is just such an outstanding route runner that he was able to come back for that football.
Brandon Marshall, 9 catches, 123 yards on the day. I formation, first down from the Green Bay 46. And we've got a flag. Jake Long
Full start.
Started.
Offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty, first down.
It's on Richie Incognito. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the NFL on Sports USA.
When you hear Goliath bark, you know you're tuned to WELE, Ormond Beach.
First and 15 from the 29 of from the 49 of Miami. Single back is Ronnie Brown. Dolphins leading at 13-10, and they give to Ronnie Brown. Starts left, cuts up the middle, got some room. Inside the 45, puts his head down, and gets an extra few yards down to the 40. He just pushed Charlie Pepper backwards and wound up with an 11-yard pickup.
That right there is what football is all about. I mean, that collision between Ronnie Brown and Pepper, first of all, it was extremely well blocked. Second of all, that is how you finish a run in the NFL. Ronnie Brown getting low and just trucking Charlie Pepper.
2nd down and 4 from the 40. And they pitch it again. Ronnie Brown, this time the right side. Ronnie Brown is inside the 40 and steps out of bounds at the 36, and that's close to another first down.
Looks like they're running right at this Robert Francois, who's playing now for Brady Pipinga, who will not be back today. It's unbelievable, the injuries that the Green Bay Packers have had. Larry, you know, this is all I do, is follow the NFL and do different media things. I've never even heard of Robert Francois. I got to tell you, this guy's out here in a big-time game playing outside linebacker.
First down after the run. Ball at the 36 of Green Bay. Henney gives to Ronnie Brown again, trying to go wide to the left side, and he can't do it. He got inside the 35 to the 34, but Tremont Williams would not let him get outside.
That's the 3rd time they've run that play today, and the 3rd time they haven't been effective at all. That time, I'm going to put a lot of the blame on McQuiston once again. When you're the guy pulling like that, you can't slow down. You got to run right at that guy, make the defender make a decision, either outside or inside, and let your running back read off of you. McQuiston tried to break down. Can't do that.
2nd and 8 from the 34 of Green Bay. They hand it off again, and it's Ricky Williams this time, and he puts his head down, gets inside the 30 and near the 26, which would be close to another first down. Desmond Bishop with the stop.
Sometimes it's not rocket science. I mean, every time they run to the outside or they try to these fancy runs, it doesn't work. When they run right downhill, right up the middle, they are gashing them.
Run between the tackles. That's the way football was started.
Yeah.
Quite simply.
Yeah.
Third down and about a half a yard.
Watch for Lusaka Polite here. He thrives in these situations.
4 for 4 on 3rd and 1 this year. 16 of 16 last year. They give it to him again, and he is stacked up. He did not get it. Charles Woodson with the stop. And that is saying something. As we mentioned, last year, 16 of 16. This year, 4 for 4. And he might have lost a half a yard.
He didn't get it. They're saying it's 4th down. Looks like the Finns are going to go at this point. You know, at some point, they're going to stop him. I mean, the law of averages. Not only that, I think the Packers all knew Polite was going to get the ball, and they did not get any movement at the point. A.J. Hawk, excellent.
4th down and about a half a yard to go. I formation. Brown the deep back. Polite the fullback. Can they stop him again? Henney under center. Gives to Ronnie Brown, and Ronnie Brown spinning, and he got it to the 25. Great second effort. Pepra had him, but couldn't bring him down, and that was a really good, hard run for Ronnie Brown for the first down.
Looks like somebody might be banged up. Or maybe the official just wants to spot it.
They're spotting it at the 26. His knee must have gone down. Oh, it did, and then he scooted forward. I think he's got enough for the first down, but they're going to measure.
This is going to be close based upon the spot. You're right, Larry.
Very close. And the Packers are saying he didn't get it, and he didn't. He is just short, and Green Bay takes over on downs. I really thought he got it, but his knee went down first, and then he scooted forward, and Green Bay takes over. We got timeout on the field, 1:26 to go in the third. Dolphins 13, Packers 10, and they're going to challenge.
Miami has challenged the ruling on the field that it was short of a first down.
In any case, we're going to take a break. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
AutoZone. Fall is flush and fill time, so get everything you need and save at AutoZone. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Now's the time to get your car ready for winter. Avoid getting stranded in the cold by flushing and refilling your radiator today. Right now at AutoZone, you can save up to $7 per gallon on peak antifreeze after $2 instant savings and $5 mail-in rebate. Limit 2. See store for restrictions and details. Do it yourself and save. Get to AutoZone today. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams.
In our lifetimes, it doesn't get any more serious than it is right now. Every American has a stake in this economy. People are scared. They're uneasy. What happens when the bottom falls out of your world? Our job is to give you some context and perspective. We're all in this together. That's never been more clear.
NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams, where the world unfolds nightly.
Kevin Richards is trying to protect his identity.
Kev, what is this thing? It's your new home, buddy. You're going to be a bubble boy, so no one can steal you. I don't want to... Hey! See, there's even a bucket for you to sit on. Okay, but what if I have to... Just flip the bucket.
Not living in the real world isn't really an option. Time to get protection from Identity Guard. And right now, you can get 3 credit reports and 3 scores for just $3. Visit IdentityGuard.com today. That's IdentityGuard.com. Identity Guard. Your identity is counting on you.
Welcome back to Green Bay, where Ed Hockley is reviewing the challenge on the spot. Ronnie Brown, we thought had the first down, but when we saw the initial replay, it did appear as though his knee was down. It just depends on where the ball was, and here's Hockley.
The ruling on the field stands as called. It was short of a first down. Green Bay ball, first down. Fight.
So the Packers will take over. With 1:26 to go in the third, trailing at 13-10.
Who would have thought after the Miami Dolphins ran the ball as effectively as they did that entire drive, that they would be stopped on 2 consecutive short runs.
Golden opportunity for the Packers, who trail by 3. I formation, Brandon Jackson, the deep back. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right from the 26. And they hand it to Brandon Jackson. He gets hit in the backfield, shakes 1 tackler, but not the next 3, as he's only able to get to the 25 for a loss of a yard. Channing Crowder had him to begin with. And it's a loss of 1.
Credit Mike Nolan, the Dolphins defensive coordinator, for the play call there. He blitzed Benny Sapp off the edge. Sapp was able to come free and hit Jackson right in the mouth almost as soon as he got the ball. Jackson did well just to get away from him.
2nd and 11 at the 25. Donald Driver has been a non-factor in this game. 1 catch for 8 yards. They throw to the right side, and he's caught across the 30. That's Driver down the sideline, 35-40, and he's out of bounds. They say he stepped out right at the 40. Carlos Dansby was there on the coverage, 15 yards. As soon as I said they haven't gone to Driver, they must have heard me, Ross.
That's the second time that's happened today, Larry. I didn't know how you had this much clout with these NFL teams. It was actually Sean Smith, the second-year player from Utah, who was covering Driver. That's remarkable that Driver was able to make a move on him on the sideline and just shake him enough and tiptoe past him for additional yardage.
First down at the Packer 40. Single back is Brandon Jackson. Rodgers fakes the handoff, looking to throw to the left side, and he misfires at the 45. Jordy Nelson had some space between himself and Vontae Davis, and the pass was not there. 12 seconds left in a fast third quarter. Dolphins leading at 13-10.
Packers sideline was complaining. They felt like Vontae Davis had a little bit too much contact with Nelson. Vontae Davis is fast becoming one of the top 5 cornerbacks in the NFL.
First-round draft choice a year ago. Empty backfield. Rodgers out of the gun. Steps up, and he's going to go down. Back at the 38, Koamisi with the sack, and that's going to be, I believe, the final play of the third quarter. 3rd sack of the day for the Miami defense, and that is it. End of 3 in Green Bay. Dolphins 13, Packers 10. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages. Keith Joseph, our statistician. Brian Neal, our engineer here in Green Bay. John Price, the studio engineer, back at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles. The fourth quarter brought to you by Sprint. Feel the power of blazing fast 4G speed in the palm of your hand. What will you do first with Evo, the first 4G phone? Packers looking at a 3rd down and 12 from their own 38-yard line, going left to right. And Rodgers will operate out of the shotgun formation. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Rodgers gets the snap. Rodgers steps up, looking right side, caught inside Miami territory. Jordy Nelson pushed out of bounds immediately, but he's got the first down as he gets to the 47-yard line. 15 yards on the play. Jason Allen there on the coverage.
I don't know how that happens. I don't know how you need 3rd down and over 10 yards and you allow a guy to run a 15-yard comeback like that on you, especially when you have safety help.
Packers with a new set of downs. This one starting at the 47 of the Dolphins. Rodgers under center. Rodgers to Brandon Jackson. Brandon Jackson gets to the 45.
Next to the ball carrier.
Gain of a couple. Carlos Dansby was there. That was a little bit of a mix-up because Brandon Jackson started to go in motion.
Yeah.
And Rodgers yelled at him and said, stop, and then wound up handing him the ball.
Well, that was a run check by Aaron Rodgers because there weren't that many Dolphins defenders close to the line of scrimmage. So he said, hey, let's run it. I think the Dolphins realized that. They ran a little inside trap play. Didn't really get anywhere. 2nd and 8 from the 45. They go with a jumbo package. 3 backs behind Rodgers. Hall, Johnson, and Kuhn. And Rodgers to throw.
Deep drop, got time. Guns it left side, got a man open at the 35, and not able to spin away and get additional yardage is Greg Jennings, who was able to dive forward for one more yard. Jeremiah Bell with the tackle, and that's a gain of 11. Jennings, his third catch today, had only 2 receptions in each of the last 3 games. And, of course, he had the big one today, 86 yards and a touchdown.
The best part about that jumbo package is that you have 3 fullbacks, Hall, Kuhn, and Johnson, all of whom are very capable pass blockers, so it really gives Aaron Rodgers a lot of time.
First down at the 34, out of the eye. Rodgers to throw again, got pressure, dumps off a screen. Jackson at the 35, 30, 25 to the 20, and down to the 15-yard line. Jeremiah Bell with the stop, and Aaron Rodgers sold that one beautifully by looking downfield first and set up a great screen. 2 blockers in front of Brandon Jackson, 19 yards on the play. First down, Packers at the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
Larry, I am going to identify those 2 blockers. Scott Wells, the center, Darren College, the left guard, both of whom got outside, up in front, and made key blocks.
Green Bay is in the Ruth's Chris red zone. First down at the 15. Rodgers out of the gun. Trips to the right. Going to throw a wide receiver screen to the left. And that's Greg Jennings, and he's only able to get a couple of yards to about the 13. Good, sure tackle by Sean Smith.
We mentioned earlier that if the cornerback is going to play that far off you, you have to make that throw. They got the ball to Jennings with plenty of space, but Vontae Davis was all over him. That's why Vontae Davis is as highly touted as he is these days.
2nd and 8 at the 13. Jennings, 4 catches, 108 yards, and a touchdown. I formation, John Kuhn, the deep back in the eye. Rodgers fakes the handoff, got time, looking left side, caught at the 8, and a sure tackle of Greg Jennings by Vontae Davis. Wow. Had Jennings been able to get around him, he would have walked into the end zone.
Vontae Davis is not just good in coverage, he's also a very physical player, whether it's blitzing, run support, or on these last couple plays, making tackles. I just don't understand why he's playing so far off Jennings.
3rd and 3 from the Miami 8. Dolphins leading at 13-10, 11 minutes to go in the 4th. Rodgers will operate out of the shotgun formation. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Rodgers gets the snap. Rodgers rolling to his right, throwing and off the hands of Jordy Nelson at the 4-yard line. He laid himself out and just couldn't bring it in.
That's exactly right, Larry. You called it. Jordy Nelson, that's the 2nd time he's dropped the pass on an out route. That one
wasn't easy.
Would have been a little bit, yeah, that would have been a good catch if he had made that one.
That would have been a diving attempt. There was a diving attempt, would have been a diving catch, and Rodgers threw that one hard. 26-yard field goal attempt for Mason Crosby. And this one obviously has plenty of leg and is perfect. Timeout on the field, 10:45 to go in the 4th. We're all tied up. Packers 13, Dolphins 13. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
This weekend, fall into Lowe's for big savings. Right now, when you use your Lowe's consumer credit card, ask for 10% off your purchase or get 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more. Plus, now's the time to rake in the savings with 10% off all major appliances, $397 or more. And this is the season for 10% off all Scott's products, including fertilizer, mulch, grass seed, and bird seed. These prices won't be falling forever, so come into Lowe's now. Experience Lowe's. Let's build something together. Offer valid 10/13 through 10/18. See store for details. Valid in U.S. only.
You've done it. Give yourself a round of applause. At Dell, we're celebrating small business, and you can always count on our expert guidance to keep you thriving. Our tribute to you includes great offers like the Dell Vostro 3500 laptop with an Intel Core i3 processor starting at just $549, plus a $10,000 IT makeover sweepstakes. For entry rules and prizes, visit Dell.com/celebrate. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to U.S. Small Business Owners Office and October 27th.
Unbelievable news for drivers everywhere. Mobil 1 Extended Performance Synthetic Motor Oil is proven to protect your engine for 15,000 miles between oil changes. Guaranteed. So good you could drive halfway around the world without changing your oil. Mobil 1 Extended Performance also provides unsurpassed protection in the highest of temperatures. And its enhanced formulation helps your engine run at its best, even under extended oil change periods. Look for Mobil 1 Extended Performance wherever you buy motor oil.
Mason Crosby with a 26-yard field goal. We are all tied up, the Packers and the Dolphins. 13 all with 10:45 to go in the fourth quarter here in Green Bay. Let's check in with Ted Sobel at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles. Get some scores of other NFL games, Ted.
And they're all in the fourth quarter. Ben Roethlisberger's second touchdown pass of the game. Steelers 14-3 over the Browns. Seahawks leading the Bears 16-13. The Giants over the Lions 21-10. Eagles bombing the Falcons 28-10. And the Rams still lead the Chargers 17-10, Larry.
Thank you, Ted. Crosby will kick it away. And Nolan Carroll standing at his goal line to our right. And Nolan Carroll fields this one on the left side at the 3. Nolan Carroll to the 10, cuts it up the middle to 15, 20, 25, 30. And Mason Crosby tackles him as he gets to about the 40-yard line. 37-yard return. Timeout on the field. 10:39 to go in the fourth. Tied at 13, the Dolphins and the Packers. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages.
Goliath Radio brings you more local personalities and more points of view. Here at WELE 1380 Ormond Beach.
Looking for one insurance company that can do it all under one roof? Call Mullen & Company Insurance Services at 386-673-3633. Located at 761 West Granada Boulevard in Ormond Beach, Mullen & Company was established in 1946 and is one of the area's oldest independent insurance agencies. And since they're an agency and not the insurer, they're not limited to one company's products. They can choose the right coverage and the right price for you from a selection of the world's leading insurers. Mullen & Company Insurance Services offers policies to cover practically every possible circumstance. But the policy that they're the proudest of is treating you right. In every situation, in every problem, in every way, the folks at Mullen & Company say, we don't work for just one insurance company, we work for you. That's Mullen & Company Insurance Services, 761 West Granada Boulevard in Ormond Beach. Stop by or give them a call at 386-673-3633. My parents did.
Goliath Radio offers advertisers reach with the most powerful bark in the area on WELE Ormond Beach.
10:39 to go in the fourth, tied at 13. Let's go down to Troy West with a Constant Contact sideline report, making social media simple for small businesses and nonprofits. Learn more at constantcontact.com/social media. Troy?
Larry, keep an eye on Charles Woodson, the Packers quarterback. He has a very painful toe injury. You see him slip a couple times and fall today. Got a holding penalty. It's very painful, but he's battling through. Back to you.
On first down, they hand it to Ricky Williams, who goes up the middle and gets close to the 44-yard line, maybe the 45. B.J. Raji there to make the stop.
Surprise, surprise, the Miami Dolphins run the ball straight up the middle and get 5 yards on first down. It's not that complicated.
Packers defense has only allowed 105 rushing yards per game so far today. The Dolphins with 126, and we still got over 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Second down and 6 as they mark it at the 44. Henney under center. Henney looking to the left as he's going to throw. Throws the out, and Devon Best can't get it at the 47 of Green Bay. Tramon Williams on the coverage.
That was the first time today, or at least recently, that the Packers had pretty good pressure on Henney. Henney had to move off his spot. You never want a quarterback to just be able to stand back there where they want to be. He moved off his spot. I think that's part of the reason why he was inaccurate with that throw.
Dolphins 6 of 11 on third down conversion attempts so far today, and they're looking at a 3rd and 6 at their own 44, tied at 13, just under 10 minutes to go in the fourth. Henney under center, 4-man rush. He sets, it's deflected at the line of scrimmage. I think it was B.J. Raji who got a hand on it. It was.
B.J. Rodgers was just able to stick his big left paw up there and bat it down. Although I got to tell you, Henney was going to throw the ball over the middle to Brandon Marshall. I think Brandon would have been tackled 2, maybe even 3 yards short of the first down.
So 3 and out for the Dolphins. Brandon Fields will punt it away. And not a very good punt. Tramon Williams lets it bounce at the 23. Fields it at the 18 on a bounce, then runs out of bounds across the 20 at the 22-yard line. Timeout on the field. 9:44 to go in the fourth. Tied at 13, the Packers and the Dolphins. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
AutoZone. Fall is flush and fill time, so get everything you need and save at AutoZone. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Now's the time to get your car ready for winter. Avoid getting stranded in the cold by flushing and refilling your radiator today. Right now at AutoZone, you can save up to $7 per gallon on peak antifreeze after $2 instant savings and $5 mail-in rebate. Limit 2. See store for restrictions and details. Do it yourself and save. Get to AutoZone today. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack knocked over a candlestick onto the shag carpeting, and his pants ignited into flames, causing him to stop, drop, and roll. Luckily, Jack recently had Geico help him with renter's insurance, because all his belongings went up in flames. Jack got full replacement and now has new pants he ordered from Banana Republic. Visit Geico.com and see how affordable renter's insurance can be.
It's Danica Patrick, IndyCar Series driver. Over the years, I've driven a lot of different cars, but 2 things never change. No one demands more from their car than me, and nothing protects under the hood better than Peak.
Peak Long Life Antifreeze is formulated with an advanced organic technology to protect any engine of any make, any model, anytime. If you can drive it, Peak can protect it.
And when I drive it, it better perform.
Peak Long Life Antifreeze in the blue bottle.
When you peak, you win.
Always maintain cooling system with specified vehicle owner's manual, including top off.
This broadcast is presented by authority of the Sports Radio. You should know the name of the company. The Sports USA Radio Network, the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Sports USA, the Packers, and the Dolphins.
Isn't this your company?
First down, Green Bay at the 22-yard line. Tied at 13, 9:44 left. Rodgers out of the shotgun. And he pitches it to Brandon Jackson, right side. Jackson gets to the 25, Brandon Jackson to the 28 before he's knocked out of bounds by Jeremiah Bell. And they'll actually give him progress to the 29. Interesting note, Ross, of the 92 points allowed this year by the Dolphins, 69 of them have come in the second half. That comes out to 75%. That is the highest percentage of all NFL teams.
That is surprising.
Second down and 3, and they'll go out of the I formation. John Kuhn is the deep back. Rodgers gives it to John Kuhn, stutter step. John Kuhn trying to get yards, may have gotten a yard to the 30, and that's about it. Randy Starks there to make the stop. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2.
Good second effort there by Kuhn just to get positive yardage on it. Didn't look like there was a whole lot there. Interesting play call coming up for the Green Bay Packers. In this offense, 3rd and 2 is typically shotgun 3 or 4 wide receivers.
And that's what we're going to see. Empty backfield. How about 5 wide receivers? Shotgun from the 30. 3rd down and 2. Now Jordy Nelson gets in the backfield along with Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers gets the snap. Rodgers got pressure, and Rodgers is going to go down. 4th sack of the day. Cameron Wake again. And Cameron Wake has 3 of the 4 sacks. And we got a flag at the 50-yard line, way downfield. And that's got to be against Miami.
Unbelievable.
Here's Ed Hockley.
There was no foul on the play. The quarterback was sacked before the action occurred. 4th down.
Cameron Wake just completely beat Brian Bulaga clean. And I guess whatever the contact was down the field, they're going to say that Cameron Wake sacked Aaron Rodgers before there was contact, but Cameron Wake just completely bowled over Brian Bulaga, the rookie first-round pick. Wake is a monster.
Tim Mastay will kick it away. Devon Bess is deep in a low line drive kick. Bess fields it at the 38, right side 40, and is spun down as he gets across the 45 to about the 48-yard line. 39-yard kick, timeout on the field, 8:08 to go in the fourth quarter. Crowd's not happy. Packers 13, Dolphins 13. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages.
Goliath Radio brings you more local personalities and more points of view. Here at WELE 1380 Ormond Beach.
A major sponsor of Imus in the Morning on WELE is Daytona Mitsubishi. You can get everything from the Raider 4-door pickup to the sporty Spider convertible. That's the poor man's Porsche, baby. You can get a great car, truck, or SUV for less money, more gas mileage, and 0% financing for 72 months. The 5-star safety rating on most cars and SUVs means a lot of airbags around you to keep you safe. Superior styling, state-of-the-art computer systems, and comfortable seats get you 5 times the vehicle for a lot less money. And the more you drive your Daytona Mitsubishi, the more you're going to save. There ain't no gas guzzlers at Daytona Mitsubishi. Locally owned and operated by Richard Nesbitt, a hometown guy who will treat you like a neighbor. Friendly, courteous, lots of available financing, and great gas mileage makes Daytona Mitsubishi the regional leader in sales service. Just call them, 252-7000. Check them out on the web at DaytonaMitzu.com. Or see them in living color at 510 North Nova Road. You should have seen it in color. You'll be glad you did.
Goliath Radio offers advertisers reach with the most powerful bark in the area on WELE Ormond Beach.
Today's game being brought to you by Carfax. Shopping for a used car? A Carfax Vehicle History Report can help you pick a winner. Get one free from your dealer. Just say, "Show me the Carfax," or go to Carfax.com. 8:08 to go in the fourth, tied at 13. The Dolphins with great field position as they start at their own 49-yard line here on a sunny day in Green Bay. Henney under center. Going to throw on first down. Looking, got time, and overthrows Brandon Marshall, who was well covered at the Packer 38 by Charles Woodson. I'll tell you what, when Chad Henney misses, he misses by a lot.
Yeah, I think he just threw that one away.
I hope so.
Woodson had fantastic coverage. What I don't understand is that he had all kinds of time, and it appeared as if he had another receiver underneath that he could have thrown the ball to for 4 or 5 yards.
He gets locked in on things, and that's been the main criticism of Chad Henney. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Ronnie Brown is the back. Ronnie Brown gets the ball. Ronnie Brown cuts it to the right across midfield and takes it inside the 45 to the 44, about 3 yards short. Frank Zombo with the tackle in a big third down coming up for the Miami Dolphins.
Both these guys are very physical, powerful runners. Ronnie Brown was able to pop that one out the outside at the end of it. I like the way they use both of them. They mix and match. Those guys are weapons.
3rd and 3 from the 44. Henney will go from under center. Ronnie Brown an offset back. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. And Henney's going to throw. Looking to the right, throwing to the right, knocked away at the 41-yard line. Desmond Bishop got his hand on the pass intended for Devon Bess. And I tell you what, I'm sorry, Ross. Henney's struggling. He keeps his eye on his receiver. You've run the ball well. Why don't you give it to Ronnie Brown on 3rd down and short 3?
Well, you know, we can blame the play call there, but I think that's Henney's fault. I mean, that throw was number 1 late, number 2 way too far to the inside to be completed.
Brandon Fields will punt it away. And Tramon Williams going to field this one at his own 8. So the Dolphins had a golden opportunity starting at their own 49 and couldn't get a first down. Timeout on the field. 7:10 to go in the fourth. Packers 13, Dolphins 13. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages.
Goliath Radio brings you more local personalities and more points of view. here at WELE 1380 Ormond Beach.
There's a new game in town, and it's called High Stakes No Limits Poker. Get ready to play with the pros and celebrities at the Daytona Beach Kennel Club and Poker Room. It's Vegas-style poker in the luxurious poker room, and it's here to stay. New high-stakes games, big payouts, and now play until the wee hours of the morning. But if you like traditional Texas Hold'em, Omaha High-Low, or 7-card stud games, the jackpots are still fan favorites every day. Every day. You could be a big winner and walk away with a big cash payday. There's no limits in town, and it's called High Stakes Vegas style. It's all at the Daytona Beach Kennel Club and Poker Room, located at 960 South Williamson Boulevard. Join us 7 days a week, featuring live or simulcast racing, great dining creations from Chef Ron During, and your kind of poker until the wee hours. Free admission and monitored parking. Call 386-252-6484 for more information. It's Daytona Beach's only Vegas-style racing and poker entertainment complex, just off I-95, exit 261.
Goliath Radio offers advertisers reach with the most powerful bark in the area on WELE Ormond Beach.
Welcome back to Green Bay. 7:10 to go in the fourth quarter. The Dolphins and Packers tied at 13. And a flag just went down during the break. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on. The whole Dolphin defense went over to the sidelines.
On the punt, there's an illegal formation by Green Bay. There was a player on the line of scrimmage lined up over the center. That's a 5-yard penalty, results in a first down for Miami.
Wow. I'm not quite sure why that took so long. There was certainly no flag when it happened.
I'm thoroughly confused. You are not allowed to have a guy line up over the center. That is a rule.
Yeah, you can't line up directly over the center anymore. That much I knew.
Why was that just called now? I mean, why was that called after the commercial break?
You got a chance to look at the replay.
It's a linebacker about a yard off the football. Man, he is. He's head up on him.
He's head up on the center now.
That is a huge
Robert
penalty.
Francois. Boy, you're not kidding. Instead of the Packers getting the ball, but what I don't understand is why the officials had marked the ball for the Packers at the 9-yard line. They went to a commercial break and everything else, and then all of a sudden with the Dolphins defense on the field and the Packers offense on the field, we saw a flag get thrown at the 10-yard line. This flag wasn't thrown at midfield when the play took place, and Hockley is talking to his other officials about it. Boy, Ed Hockley sure seems to get involved in a lot of these strange calls. Sure certainly has. One of the top officials in the league over previous years, and he's been involved in some doozies lately.
This is the right call by the letter of the law. I guess I just don't understand who's responsible to call that, because they should call that immediately after that play.
Yeah. And the ball is moved to the 39 of Green Bay.
And poor Robert Francois, I mean, he was probably bagging groceries last week. He probably doesn't even know about the rule.
Right. This crowd not at all happy about it, as you can well imagine. 7:10 to go, tied at 13. Under center is Henney. Going to throw a little wide receiver screen left side, and that's Brandon Marshall, who dives to the 35 and goes out of bounds. Gain of about 4. They'll actually mark it inside the 35.
You're right though, Larry. Why is it always Ed Hockley? I mean, these type of situations, it's not Ed Hockley's call.
No, it's not his call, no. But I just don't understand why it took so long. Gain of 5 as they mark it at the 34. 10th catch of the day for Brandon Marshall. 2nd and 5 at the Green Bay 34-yard line. Henney gives it to Ronnie Brown. Ronnie Brown doesn't get much, although he keeps fighting and gets to the 32. Brad Jones and A.J. Hawk combined to make the stop.
Boy, I tell you what, the Miami Dolphins are extremely fortunate that Anthony Fasano did not get called for a hold there. Brad Jones, the outside linebacker, pinched inside, and Fasano held him about as badly as you can.
3rd and 3 at the Packer 32, tied at 13. Three receivers left, one to the right. And now man in motion left to right. Henney's going to throw. Henney looking, dumps it, got a man open at the 25. That's Hartline to the 21. First down, Miami. 11 yards on the play.
Sometimes it's hard to figure how that can happen because Chad Henney, as much as any other quarterback in the NFL, he really does appear to stare down his receiver and where he's going to go with the ball. But in that situation, there was two receivers in the area, Marshall and Hartline, so the Packers defenders were not exactly sure which receiver he was staring down.
They mark it at the 22, so that's where the Dolphins have it, and Henney will operate out of the shotgun. From the Packer 22. Henney gets the snap. Henney on a design rollout, about to get hit. Throws it back to the left side at the 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown, Anthony Fasano. Unbelievable, 22 yards, and that was a great play call. They rolled everybody to the right. Fasano, the tight end, just stood on the left, and he caught the pass and ran it into the end zone.
The first three steps as Henney rolled to the right, I thought, what are they doing? They've been having so much success running it up the middle here on first down. But the old tight end throwback play gets the ball back to Fasano all the way across the field. Jake Long was out in front. Jake Long was able to make the one key block that needed to be made on Shields. That was an easy touchdown.
Carpenter's extra point is up and good. And this crowd is furious, not just for the touchdown, but because of the circumstances that led to Miami getting the ball back.
Nobody knew Robert Francois' name before this game. Every single Green Bay Packer fan will now know his name afterwards.
But again, the circumstances around it, the fact that we never saw a flag, the ball was punted, the ball was down at the 9-yard line. The Packers offense came on the field. The Dolphins defense came on the field. They went to a commercial break, and nobody ever mentioned any of this. And then when we came back and it looked like we were getting ready to start play, they said it's Dolphins ball.
Well, we're coming back from commercial break, Larry, and you say, did someone throw a flag? And I'm thinking, no, what's this guy talking about? I didn't even see the flag. I never saw it until Hockley started talking.
But I saw the flag thrown at the 10-yard line right by where the ball was when Green Bay theoretically had it. One of the other officials threw a flag. And I'm like, what were they throwing a flag during a timeout for?
Did it get stuck in his pocket? Like, what happened?
For 2 minutes? I don't know. In any case, the Dolphins lead at 20-13. And Pat Lee back to receive the kick from Carpenter. Lee fields it at the 3. Lee to the 10, left side 15, 20, 25, and gets hammered as he gets to the 30 and then falls forward to about the 31 or 32-yard line. Tim Dobbins, the man that hit it. So 5:15 left. Packers have all three of their timeouts. Their only touchdown of the day, the 86-yard pass from Aaron Rodgers to Greg Jennings.
Plenty of time, 5:15. The Packers can do whatever they want. They can mix and match with the run and the pass. They better block Cameron Wake, though. I can tell you that much right now. They better give Brian Balaga, the rookie right tackle, some help.
Shotgun formation for Rodgers. Two receivers left. Jordy Nelson to the right. Rodgers to throw. Rodgers with pressure, going backwards. Rodgers dumps it, and that could be grounding. I don't think he was out of the tackle box. Cameron Wake again.
Out of the pocket.
Well, they say he's out of the pocket.
Ooh, I don't know about that one either.
Between the hash marks.
It looked to me, now I know the ball was spotted on the left hash, but it looked to me like he was still inside the tackle box. Nah, maybe. It was a judgment call, so I can live with that. He should have stayed in the pocket. And Aaron, if you're listening, if you're going to roll out, don't roll towards Cameron Wake. Go the other way.
2nd and 10 from the 31 of Green Bay. Empty backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Rodgers gets the snap, looking left, now going deep. One-on-one coverage, and it is almost intercepted. Is it? No, they say it hit the ground at the 34 of Miami. Sean Smith had it and couldn't hang on. Pass intended for Donald Driver. There was one-on-one coverage, and Rodgers hung it up there, and it was an over-the-shoulder attempt. Rodgers took another shot.
Yeah, I don't understand this. I mean, this is a very sophisticated offense. Mike McCarthy does a great job. Aaron Rodgers is now a veteran quarterback. I don't understand how Cameron Wake comes unblocked like that off the edge and just unloads on your starting quarterback, your franchise quarterback.
Green Bay 2 of 9 on third down conversion attempts today, looking at a 3rd and 10 from the Packer 31. And we've got flags.
Timeout Miami. That's their second. It's a 30-second timeout.
So Miami takes a timeout. Let's check in with Ted Sobel at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles. Get an NFL update, Ted.
And it's now Kansas City 31-21 in Houston in the fourth quarter. Larry, the Rams lead the Chargers 17-10. Buccaneers down at home to the New Orleans Saints 24-0 in the fourth. It's Baltimore clinging to a 20-17 lead in New England. Pittsburgh now 21-10 over Cleveland. Colt McCoy's first NFL touchdown pass. Chicago Bears down at home to Seattle 23-13. The Giants lead the Lions 21-17, and it's the Eagles 28, the Falcons 10.
Thank you, Ted. Don't forget the second game of our NFL doubleheader coming up on most of these Sports USA stations. The New York Jets, the red-hot New York Jets, visiting the Broncos in Denver. Bob Fitzgerald, John Robinson, and Tony Graziani will have the call for that one. 3rd and 10 for the Packers from their own 31, trailing by 7 with 5:02 to go in the fourth. Rodgers out of the gun, design roll to the right. Sets, now he's got pressure, rolls back to the left. Dumps it off. Jordy Nelson alone at the 40, 45, 50. Jordy Nelson in the middle of the field dives down to the 45 of Miami. Randy Starks finally got him 24 yards in a first down, and Rodgers able to make that play happen because he's agile.
That was all Aaron Rodgers. It was designed roll to the right, couldn't find anyone, started going back to the left, still couldn't find anyone, and then Jordy Nelson, who was really a part of the blocking unit, just leaked out late, and Rodgers dumped it off to him.
First down at the Dolphin 45. Dolphins leading at 20-13. Rodgers fakes the handoff to Brandon Jackson, throwing over the middle. Jordy Nelson again inside the 35. Jordy Nelson has another first down to the 32 of Miami.
Boy, Aaron Rodgers throws a nice ball. He just flicks it with his wrist, and that thing lightnings out of there. I know this is heresy to some of the Miami Dolphins fans listening, but it's reminiscent of Marino. I mean, it really is the way he just flicks his wrist, and the ball comes flying out of it.
Jordy Nelson, 4 catches, 65 yards. First down Packers at the Dolphins 32. Single back is Brandon Jackson. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Donald Driver out of the game for the moment. They hand it off. Brandon Jackson up the middle. Brandon Jackson fighting for yards as he gets inside the 30. It takes it to about the 27. That's a gain of 5. Benny Sapp with the stop. Clock is running. 3:20, 3:19 to go in the fourth. Dolphins leading at 20-13.
It goes without saying, but Packers have to be thinking touchdown here. Every play Mike McCarthy calls has to have that in the back of his mind. They can't afford to kick a field goal and then try to get another possession. They got to get 6 now.
Definitely 4-down territory. Rodgers under center on 2nd and 5 from the 27 of Miami. Takes the handoff. Rodgers going to have to roll to the right and dumps it and throws it away. And a flag is down, and we might have holding against Green Bay.
It's going to be against Brian Bulaga.
Holding, offense number 75, 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
It is on Bulaga.
That's a good call. I mean, that was clear as day. If Aaron's going to hold on to the ball as long as he does sometimes, especially rolling to the right, you're going to put your offensive tackles into some compromising situations. That was absolutely a hold at the end of that play by Bulaga.
2nd and 15 at the 37. Driver back in the game. He goes out to the left side along with Jordy Nelson. And out of the gun is Rodgers. Steps up. Rodgers running it down the middle. Incomplete inside the 10-yard line. Intended for a diving Andrew Corliss. Crowd wants some interference. They're not going to get it. 3rd and 15 with 2:43 left.
No, there was no interference there. Carlos Dansby was running with him stride for stride, step for step. I'm surprised Aaron Rodgers even attempted to throw the ball there. You really can't get any better coverage than that. And he had a safety helping him over the top.
Remember, it's 4-down territory. One would certainly think for Green Bay. The Packers have all 3 of their timeouts. Rodgers gets the snap. Throws complete at the 30-yard line and tackled immediately as Donald Driver fell forward to the 29. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 7 at the 29. And the Packers are going to go for it.
And with them having all 3 timeouts, Larry, as you mentioned, it's not like this is do or die. I mean, they need to get the first down here, but they still have those 3 timeouts.
And the 2-minute warning.
Yep.
Clock running, 2:15. That's assuming that they get this playoff before the 2-minute warning, and I don't think they're going to. That's kind of an interesting situation. Now, obviously, you want to take your time, make sure you call the right play, and that's what they're going to do. 2 minutes to go. Packers looking at a 4th and 7 coming up. Dolphins 20, Packers 13. You're listening to the National Football League on Sports USA.
A better way. You'll find it at Midas. It's the way we listen and do more than you expect. Midas will change your oil for just $19.99 and give your entire car a complimentary courtesy check. It's how we keep car maintenance simple and keep you as a customer. People and prices you can count on. That's the Midas touch.
Up to 5 quarts conventional oil, taxes and synthetics extra shop fees may apply. Most vehicles at participating Midas.
This eczema is driving me crazy. All I do is, no matter what I use on this dry, itchy, red skin, I can't stop.
Introducing the first eczema lotion from Cortisone 10. It contains the strongest non-prescription itch medicine to relieve the... Plus 7 moisturizers to help heal severe dry skin. Once you start using it, you'll stop the... for good.
Ah, that's better.
New Cortisone 10 eczema lotion. Feel the heal.
You've done it. Give yourself a round of applause. At Dell, we're celebrating small business, and you can always count on our expert guidance to keep you thriving. Our tribute to you includes great offers like the Dell Vostro 3500 laptop with an Intel Core i3 processor starting at just $549, plus a $10,000 IT makeover sweepstakes. For entry rules and prizes, visit Dell.com/celebrate. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to U.S. Small Business Owners Office and October 27th.
2 minutes to go here in Green Bay. The Packers trailing the Dolphins 20-13. Troy West is on the sidelines, has an explanation of that strange non-call earlier that enabled the Dolphins to keep the ball after it appeared they punted it away. Troy?
The rule is you cannot line up over the center or snapper on any special teams. What happened was the umpire threw the flag, but it was a fair catch. The referee went right to a commercial. There was no communication. They discussed it over the break and came up with the right call, guys.
Okay, Troy, 4th and 7 with 2 minutes to go. Packers have it at the 29 of Miami. Rodgers out of the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Rodgers gets the snap. Looking, guns it, caught, 15-yard line, and breaking a tackle. Jennings to the 10, Jennings to the 8. First and goal, Green Bay. 21 yards.
That is best on best right there. That's your best wideout, Greg Jennings, working against the Dolphins' best cornerback, Vontae Davis. And Vontae Davis, for whatever reason, has just given Jennings so much of a cushion all game long that Jennings has been open almost every time the Packers have elected to go to him.
Jennings, 6 catches, 133 yards, and a touchdown. First and goal from the 9. Empty backfield. Rodgers out of the gun. Gets the snap. Looking left. Now he's going to run. Pump fake. He gets to the 5. Dives. He's near the goal line, and they're going to mark him about a yard short. He went up in the air, and Jason Allen and Chris Clemens held him up. But it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. Clock running. 1 minute to go. Dolphins lead at 20-13.
Packers are bringing in their heavy personnel. Backup lineman T.J. Lang will be a tight end.
Eligible. 70 is eligible. 70.
And the big fullbacks as well. That's a big part of Rodgers' game, is his ability to run the football.
formation. And we got whistles.
Timeout, Green Bay. That's their first. It's a 30-second timeout. Reset the clock to 35 seconds.
Well, it hasn't been the prettiest game, but it's coming down to the wire. 35 seconds left. Dolphins leading the Packers 20-13. And Green Bay looking at a 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Well, they still have 2 timeouts. So after 2nd down and after 3rd down, if they want to, they can call timeout. So they can run the ball, they can pass the ball, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, the clock is not an issue. It's about 1.5 yards that they need to get it in the end zone. Been a very nice drive for the Green Bay Packers and a big 4th down conversion. I formation. John Kuhn is the fullback. Brandon Jackson the tailback. They give it to the fullback, Kuhn, and he is short. He got inside the 1, but he is short. 3rd and goal. And the clock running, 26-25. Again, Green Bay's got 2 timeouts left, and they're going to use one.
Timeout, Green Bay. That's their 2nd. It's a 30-second timeout. 23 on the clock.
It is time now for the Peak Antifreeze performance of the game. When you peak, you win. And we got to think Brandon Marshall, 10 catches, 128 yards, would be our peak performer of the game.
There's no question. If anybody has stood out on this field today, it's been Brandon Marshall. Maybe Greg Jennings on the other side as well. 6 catches for 133 yards and a touchdown. What do you say we give it to whoever team wins?
There you go. Fair enough. 3rd down and goal from just inside the 1. The Packers down by 7, 23 seconds left.
Dolphins defense has done this before, Larry. Week 2, right here on the Sports USA Radio Network, they stopped the Vikings.
I formation. John Kuhn, the deep back. Quinn Johnson, the fullback. Rodgers under center. Rodgers gives it to the tailback. Kuhn, he doesn't get in. He lost a 0.5 yard. 4th and goal. Clock is running, and now they stop it. 16 seconds left.
Timeout, Green Bay. That's their 3rd and final timeout. 30 seconds.
What's frustrating about that play call right there, if you're Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, is it seems unlikely that they'll try a 3rd straight run here. So now you're almost one-dimensional. You're going to end up throwing the football here, and the Dolphins have a pretty good idea that he probably lost yardage on that. So now, you're Aaron Rodgers, you're frustrated. We should have gone to play action one of the 2 previous downs. Now, they know we're going to throw it.
Well, remember, they're without their great tight end, Jermichael Finley. Donald Lee he's active, but he hasn't done anything in this game. And we'll see what they do. 4th and goal from the 1. Miami 20, Green Bay 13, 16 seconds left. And Rodgers will operate out of the shotgun. Jennings and Driver to the right. Jordy Nelson to the left, and John Kuhn goes out wide left. Empty backfield shotgun. And another timeout is going to be taken, this one by Miami.
Timeout, Miami. That's their final timeout. 30 seconds.
That's not a big surprise. I think the Miami Dolphins wanted to see what the Green Bay Packers were going to do. They elect to go no back. They motion Kuhn out. Now the Dolphins can set their defense in anticipation of the Packers doing the same thing. They don't have to do the same thing, but at least the Dolphins are prepared for whatever it is the Packers felt like their best play would be in that situation.
Here we go again. 4th and goal from the 1. Jennings and Driver to the right. Jordy Nelson to the left. Shotgun formation. And they send John Kuhn out to the left. Empty backfield for Rodgers. Rodgers going to try and sneak it. Rodgers, touchdown, Green Bay.
play call. They spread them all out. I thought maybe it'd be a quarterback draw, but real quick, Rodgers went up under center at the last second, and on first sound, snapped it for a quarterback sneak. That was an easy touchdown.
Mason Crosby for the tie, and he's got it. 13 seconds left, and barring some wild drama, we are headed for overtime. Packers 20, Dolphins 20. 2 fourth down conversions for Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, and they get even.
I don't know that I've ever seen that. You're at the 1-yard line, and you have a quarterback in shotgun who comes up last second, acts like he's changing something. 4 or 5 Dolphins were just staring at each other. They were not ready for it, Larry. They thought Rodgers was just audibling or changing the protection, and he snapped the ball on them. That was genius. I love it.
12 plays, 69 yards, took 5:07. Well, the Packers have to be feeling a lot better about things right now because they had to feel like they were really, I don't want to say cheated, but they were shocked by the chain of events that led to the previous Miami touchdown. Still 13 seconds on the clock. Nolan Carroll is deep for the Dolphins. We'll see if they kick it deep to him. Mason Crosby approaches, and he kicks a line drive taken by one of the up men at the 35 to the 40 and to the 44 is Lusaka Polite. Now there's 10 seconds left, and now things get interesting because you've got time for one pass, but it's got to be on the sideline because the Dolphins have no timeouts left.
If the Dolphins hadn't used that last timeout,
on defense,
they'd be able to work the middle of the field. That squib kick went right to Polite.
They need to get close to 20 yards to have a realistic shot. Henney out of the gun. Henney looking. Taking a lot of time, throws on the sideline. Flag down, 2 flags down. Pass incomplete at the 35, but 2 flags are down, and one of the Packers is down as well. That's Charles Woodson again. He's running with that bad toe, and let's see about the flags. Ed Hockley will fill us in a moment. 4 seconds left, but there could be a penalty on Green Bay. He's still going to talk to the other officials. If we have interference, that could be a real problem for Green Bay.
Yeah, Woodson's down, and Brandon Marshall is shaken up as well, and multiple flags were thrown on that play.
Before the pass was thrown, illegal contact, defense, number 21. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down. There's also a timeout charge. It's an excess charge timeout to Green Bay for the injured player. There is no penalty that is carried with that timeout.
You know, if that's the case, in that situation, you really should just intentionally almost do an illegal contact play just to have the time run off the clock.
Exactly.
Because now they're going to have to do a Hail Mary.
Yep. 4 seconds left, and the ball's at the 48-yard line of Miami. And Woodson out of the game for the moment, at least. Hey, he looks like he might be taking a knee, and he does. Wow. And we are going overtime. 20-20. The Packers and the Dolphins. We're going to take a break. You're listening to the NFL on Sports USA. We're back after these local messages.
Hello, I'm Melvin Stack, your elder law attorney. I've been a resident of the Daytona Beach area since 1961 and have practiced law here for 24 years. You might ask, what does an elder law attorney handle? My practice focuses on estate planning. This includes the preparation of wills, trusts, powers of attorney, and living wills. You might believe that this is expensive and very time-consuming. It is not. I work with the American Association of Retired Persons, and there is no charge for the initial consultation. Please give me a call at 255-1925 and make an appointment. The number again is 255-1925. And remember to support the Halifax Humane Society which helps our homeless animals.
How comfortable is your living room? Is it cool enough? Are you sweating your pocketbook or your impact on the world? Well, an energy-efficient Infinity air conditioner by Carrier can save you up to 56% on your cooling costs, while also lessening your impact on the environment, all of which can make your living room a pretty comfortable place to be. Learn more at Carrier.com. Cooling cost savings compared to a 10-SEER air conditioner.
For a limited time only, you can receive federal tax credits when you buy qualified Carrier heating and cooling products for your home.
Cunningham Oil, your Carrier dealer. Call 253-7621. Once again, that is 253-7621.
Dolphins have won the toss. They'll get the ball to start overtime. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the NFL on Sports USA.
Hear Goliath bark, you know you're tuned to WELE, Ormond Beach.
Today's five-star play of the game brought to you by Wrangler. You want jeans that fit the way jeans should fit. Wrangler five-star premium denim jeans, relaxed and comfortable. Nothing beats Wrangler comfort. The play of the game, Aaron Rodgers just made it a moment ago. Here we go again. 4th and goal from the 1. Jennings and Driver to the right, Jordy Nelson to the left, shotgun formation, and they send John Kuhn out to the left. Empty backfield for Rodgers. Rodgers going to try and sneak it. Rodgers, touchdown, Green Bay. Kick is taken by Nolan Carroll at the 5-yard line, and he takes it straight ahead out to the 25. So that's where the Dolphins will start. 1st and 10 at their own 25 in overtime. Remember, each team gets 2 timeouts. Any reviews will be made from the booth. No coaches' challenges.
I'm still a little confused, Larry, as to why the Miami Dolphins did not attempt at least a Hail Mary throw on the last play of regulation. I know Brandon Marshall was banged up, but why wouldn't you at least throw it in the end zone?
Ricky Williams and Ronnie Brown in the ballgame right now. 1st down from the 25. Henney under center. Henney to throw. Looking right, throwing right, and incomplete at the 40. Woodson had good coverage on Brian Hartline.
It's almost as if Henney is so weary of throwing an interception that he is overcompensating on these back shoulder throws.
2nd and 10 from the 25. Single back is Ronnie Brown. Henney to throw again. Henney dumps it off to Ronnie Brown at the 25. He gets to the 28, and that's it. Cullen Jenkins read that one well. 3rd down. And they're going to mark it at the 27. So 3rd and 8 from the 27.
The Dolphins had what they wanted. They had 2 offensive linemen out in front, but they both blocked the same guy, Desmond Bishop. So Sam Shields, the corner, was able to get up inside, force Ronnie Brown to cut it back where Cullen Jenkins was in full pursuit.
Crowd making a lot of noise. 3rd and 8 from the 27 in overtime, tied at 20. Henney to throw. Henney throwing over the middle into traffic, incomplete at the 48-yard line, intended for Brandon Marshall. Nick Collins was there on the coverage, and the Dolphins go 3 and out.
Well, that was a good pass by Henney. The problem was Brandon Marshall was triple covered, and Nick Collins, first time we really said his name today, was right there to make a nice play on the football and knock it out of Brandon Marshall's hands.
Tramon Williams, who had a big punt return a week ago, 52 yards against the Redskins, is standing at his own 30-yard line. Fields with a pretty good kick, and Tramon Williams backs up and fields it at the 23. Starts left, now goes up the middle. He goes back to the left, flag down, Williams down at the 30-yard line, 50-yard kick. And that'll bring him back a little further.
Yeah, this will be a block in the back as always, so the Green Bay Packers will have even further to go.
During the return, illegal block in the back by the receiving team, number 35. It's a 10-yard penalty. Green Bay keep the ball. First down.
It's on Corey Hall. So the Packers will start this drive at their own 16. I formation. Brandon Jacobs to deep back. Rodgers under center, might be changing the play. Rodgers gives to Brandon Jackson up the middle, and Brandon Jackson gets to about the 20, a gain of 4.
Watching the Packers run on first down there makes me wonder why the Miami Dolphins, with all the success they've had, elected to throw the ball all 3 times on their series. There's an injured guy, Larry. It looks like an injured Finn.
Carlos Dansby, I believe.
Whoever it is, they are clearly clutching their left knee.
It is Carlos Dansby, although he's able to get up, and he is gingerly walking off the field under his own power, so that's good news. In the meantime, second down and 6 at the 20. At 20 in overtime. Packers tied it on a 1-yard fourth down run by Aaron Rodgers with 13 seconds left. Rodgers under center. Takes the handoff. Deep drop. Looking. Now rolls to his left. And he's going to try and throw it away with his left hand. What he does is he's being chased by Tony McDaniel. They wanted to go deep, but nothing was open.
Smart play by Rodgers there. He knew he was outside of the tackle box, and he knew he could just throw it away, but rolling to his left, if he tried to throw it away with his right arm, his natural arm, McDaniel might have been able to swipe the ball out of there. So he switched to his left hand and just chucked it out of bounds. I like that.
That was a very heads-up play by Aaron Rodgers. 3rd and 6 from the 20. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gets the snap. Rodgers with pressure. Rodgers trying to get away, and he can't. Sacked again. 5th sack of the day. Cameron Wake again. That's 4 sacks for Cameron Wake. And the Packers will have to punt it, and the Dolphins figure to get good field position.
Rodgers had time initially. The pocket really collapsed on his left side. So when he stepped up to the right side, Cameron Wake was there once again working against Brian Balaga. Just able to corral him. Got his ankle.
Tim Mastay going to kick it away. And it is not a very good kick. This one is going to be fielded at the 49 of Miami by Devon Bess. And a fair catch. 37-yard kick. And again, Miami in a great position to get points. And of course, if they get points now, they get a win.
This is their opportunity. Chad Henney, this Miami Dolphins offense, they need to seize this moment right here. I mean, if they get 15 yards, they're clearly in Dan Carpenter range, and it looks like he'd have a little bit of a wind with him.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a breeze, and it looks like it's blowing at the Dolphins' back. First down. Ball's marked at the 48 of Miami. Ricky Williams in the backfield, and he'll get the pitch on the right side. Ricky Williams puts his head down and gets to midfield, and that's it. A gain of 2. Brought down by Frank Zombo.
I guess running the ball up the middle is just too obvious. It's just too easy. I don't understand. Have they had one run up the middle, other than those 2 3rd and 4th and shorts where they got stopped, that they haven't been able to get 3 or 4 yards?
It has been an interesting day of play calls for the Miami Dolphins. 2nd and 8 from midfield. Brandon Marshall starts off in the slot to the right, now goes slot left. And Henney to throw. You know he's looking at Marshall. And he looks left side, wide open. Bess at the 45 and out of bounds after getting the first down at the 42-yard line of Green Bay. Well, he didn't take his eyes off of Marshall for a long time. Bess was wide open, and he finally saw him.
Yeah, I think Charles Woodson is really hurt, Larry, because Charles Woodson was covering Devon Bess there. And towards the tail end of that play, Woodson just kind of stopped. I mean, he had Best, and then he thought he was coming back inside. Actually, I take that back. Look at the monitor here. It wasn't a health issue. Woodson was guessing based upon looking at Henney's eyes.
First down at the Packer 42. Ricky Williams in the ballgame. Henney under center. Gives to Ricky Williams right up the middle, and Ricky Williams to the 38. Got 4 yards. B.J. Raji with the stop. Still 11.5 to go in overtime, tied at 20. Each team has had one possession. This is the Dolphins' second possession.
That's one of the plays they've had a tremendous amount of success with. It's just an inside power play. You pull one of the guards. That time it was McQuiston, and you hit it right downhill in one of the 2 A gaps. 2nd and 6 at the 38.
Remember, earlier in this game, Dan Carpenter hit a career-long 53-yard field goal. And they're going to give it to Ricky Williams again, up the middle, inside the 35. Ricky Williams to the 31, and another first down.
I hate to sound like a broken record, Larry, but they've had so much success running it between the tackles all game long.
And Ricky Williams has just become the second player in Dolphins history to rush for over 6,000 yards in his career. Larry Zonka, of course, the all-time leading rusher at 67-37. First down Dolphins at the 31 of Green Bay. They are in field goal range, but it's still a long field goal. Ronnie Brown in the game now. Henney under center. Henney to Ronnie Brown. Ronnie Brown puts his head down, goes inside the 30, and takes it near the 26. And you're right, Ross, you're shrugging your shoulders and your hands as if to say, why haven't they been doing this more often?
They know it's coming. They're getting 5. I mean, the Packers know an inside run's coming. The Dolphins are telling them an inside run's coming, and they're still getting 5 yards seemingly at will. Dolphins cannot just play for a field goal. Continue to get it closer if they can. And speaking of Larry Zonka, this is a Larry Zonka type of game, Larry Zonka type of drive.
It is, very much so. 2nd and 5 at the 26 of Green Bay. And we're going to have a timeout.
Timeout Green Bay. That's their first of 2. It's a 30-second timeout.
Let's check in quickly with Ted Sobel at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles. Get some scores, Ted.
Well, it's not the only overtime game in the league, Larry. Right now, they are in OT in New England. The Patriots and Ravens tied at 20. New Orleans, no trouble at Tampa Bay, 31-6. The Rams hung on, beat the Chargers 20-17. Houston, a late touchdown pass, came from behind to beat Kansas City 35-31. Giants over Detroit 28-20. The Eagles leading the Falcons 31-17 with 2 minutes to go, and the Seahawks hanging on 23-20 in the final minute in Chicago, while Pittsburgh beating up on Cleveland 28-10, Larry.
Thank you, Ted. And that game, by the way, in Chicago is now a final. Seattle beat the Bears 23-20. Told you the Bears wouldn't be 8-1. 20 all, Packers and Dolphins. Dolphins have it at the 26-yard line of Green Bay in overtime. 2nd down and 5. I formation. Ronnie Brown, the deep back. Henney to Ronnie Brown. Ronnie Brown gets hit at the line of scrimmage and goes nowhere. Maybe a foot or 2. Charlie Pepper there to make the stop along with Rod Woodson. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5.
They're bringing the kicker out now.
Yep, they're not going to waste any time. So Dan Carpenter is going to try and win it right here. Carpenter earlier today with a career-long 53-yard field goal. And this one would be a 44-yarder from the right hash. John Denny will snap it. Brandon Fields will hold it. For the win. Good snap. Ball's down. The kick is away. It's got the distance, and it is good. The Dolphins win it 23-20. And this crowd is stunned in silence. Today's final stats brought to you by Intuit. It's easy to do payroll yourself with Intuit Online Payroll. Just enter employee hours. It does all the calculations to create your paychecks. Try it for free at Intuit.com. Chad Henney, 23 of 37, 232 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Aaron Rodgers, 18 of 32, 314 yards, a touchdown, an interception, and of course the rushing touchdown that tied it at the end of regulation. Ronnie Brown, 73 yards on the ground. Ricky Williams, 63 on the ground. And Marshall with a big day. Brandon Marshall, 10 catches, 128 yards. Greg Jennings, 6 catches, 133 yards for the Packers, and the 86-yard touchdown reception. Total yardage, Miami 384, Green Bay 360. I want to thank everybody responsible for helping to get today's broadcast on the air. Our engineer, Brian Neal, our studio engineer back at our Sports USA studios in Los Angeles, John Price, statistician Keith Joseph, and my spotter, Joe Cassell. Many of you will be hearing the second game of our NFL doubleheader right here on Sports USA. Bob Fitzgerald, John Robinson, and Tony Graziani in Denver to bring you the Broncos hosting the red-hot New York Jets. That's next right here on Sports USA. Once again, the final score in overtime. The Dolphins 23, the Packers 20. For Ross Tucker and Troy West, this is Larry Kahn. Thanks for joining us. This is the National Football League on Sports USA.
Today's game has been brought to you by Yellow Book 360, Constant Contact, Napa Auto Parts, Peak Antifreeze, Pennzoil, Red Wing Boots, by Sprint. What will you do first with Evo, the first 4G phone? And by Wrangler 5-Star Premium Denim Jeans. Join us next Sunday for another exciting NFL doubleheader. The Browns at the Saints, followed by the Cardinals at the Seahawks. This has been a Sports USA production of the National Football League.
Kevin Richards is concerned about his identity.
Where have you been? Hanging out in cyberspace? It's the new Hawaii. No. What if someone got a hold of you? Like, if a criminal got caught and gave the cops you? I could lose my job. Oh, you mean your cubicle-dwelling yes-man job? Yes! No!
Now is not the time to risk losing your identity. It's time to get Identity Guard. Credit reports, state-of-the-art protection, and 24/7 monitoring. Identity Guard. Your identity is counting on you. Visit IdentityGuard.com today. That's IdentityGuard.com.